Okay, guys, and just like that, we are back to play some Wizard 101. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. Why is that not? There we go. There we go. Now we got our screen on. OBS is just taking its time getting everything updated. Hey, guys, it's Kimmy Say, and I want to say thanks again for stopping in for another week of streams, another good week of good times. I'm here, and I'm super excited to be playing some Wizard 101 today. Oh yeah, because I have like almost done 20 hours of Minecraft in the last couple days because I have been having a great time, and I mean a great time. Oh, you know what? The sheets, cards, sell me cards. Yes, it's been a fantastic time playing playing a lot of Minecraft because we kicked off the new server. But today's not Minecraft. Nope. Today is all about us playing. Really? Well, okay. It limited me. It wouldn't let me buy more of those? Huh. That's odd. Oh, I'm sorry. But anyways, I was like, I'm just trying to pick up a few tower shields, and I got 42 of them. Okay. I must be at my limit of treasure cards. Very good. Okay, so guys, yes, I'm super excited to be back. We last finished playing some of my favorite balanced wizard guy. I'm loving this guy. Last played him on Saturday morning. I'm super excited to be back in here. Hey, awesome! Flakes the Tiger is back in the chat. Good to see you again. Hopefully you're having a great day. Oh yeah, it's been like 2 really long days of playing a ton of Minecraft because I was trying to get all my starter stuff set up and everything, but you know, we're going to take a break from that today because I want to get my balanced wizard going some more in Azteca. So like we always do at the beginning of the stream, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from where we're at. Now, it's been a really busy weekend, so I haven't really done any side quests or anything. We're kind of exactly where we left off last Saturday morning. So our wizard here, he's sitting at level 86. We got a good health, good mana, still got all my training points. Remember, we're trying to get to that magical level 90. Then we're going to get a whole bunch of new spells. We're going to go ahead and dual class this wizard as a death wizard too, because we got a exalted death amulet, which I think might be really cool to use and give us some different strategies to employ against our opponents that we're fighting. Got plenty of crowns, energy's good. Okay, so that's all looking good. So let's see here. We still have the same amount of damage, so we get a plus 79 damage, which is good. Across the board in our resistance, we have a 31 resistance, which is decent. Accuracy of 10. With our advanced ratings, our critical is still sitting at 33%. Because of critical decay, our percentage is going down, and we haven't updated any of our gear because there hasn't been any gear to update to, unfortunately. We're sitting at an 82% block rating for balance, 27 on everything else. Armor piercing is good. Well, not good, honestly. It's really low. But for this level, I think this is about average for what people have, and this is both from my Poseidon gear. And then we've got an extra 14% on any healing spells. Pips are still holding steady at 94% for our power pip percentage, and yeah, there we are. Now, when we left ourselves last Saturday morning, we were in a dire position because we just got ourselves. I made some bad choices on my deck because we were back up against Block. Block is one of the most annoying bosses that shows up. He shows up like 3 times because I thought I was going to have to deal with his cheat from back in Zafaria. Yeah. Well, lucky for us is he doesn't cheat here. Unfortunately, I wasn't prepared, and so I had the wrong deck on, so I didn't have the right type of spells to go after him with. So we're going to go back in this dungeon, and this time we are going to kick Block's butt for the last time. Oh yeah. So let's go ahead and hop right in here. We are heading into the pyramid, and we are going to crush Block and get revenge for last Saturday morning. And we're going to start there. Oh yeah. Now, this particular dungeon, as we go in, we know we have 2 levels we have to go through, so let's go ahead and get the correct deck up first. Oh, so what is everybody doing? I'm doing really good. It's awesome to see Flakes in the chat, you know. Can't wait to get do some stomping here. Let's hear. Here we go. let's jump right in. This is my melee deck, which works really well with these types of, of bosses. So let's go ahead and take care of these guys. I think we have to take care of these guys first, and then we have one more fight after this. Then we get to go take on Block, and that shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem at all. So what has everybody been doing? You know, here in the United States, we just had Memorial Day, and I spent my Memorial Day. Let's see here. I started at, let's see, 1-ish, and then I played till 6-ish. Yes, I think I celebrated my Memorial Day with about 14 hours of Minecraft. Oh, yeah, 14 hours of Minecraft. I was stomping around on a brand new map, or should I say the second day on a brand new map. Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. Second day on a brand new map. And it was great. Got a fantastic start. If you're not that familiar with me, I do stream 4 times a week on schedule. Sometimes I get a few extra streams in. And I stream 2 days of Wizard101. This is my Wizard101 day. And we do this on Tuesdays and Saturday mornings. And I also stream twice with Minecraft. And the Minecraft has been really hot. We just started a brand new server. Or should I say Season 3 of my server. And the first Let's Play on my YouTube channel just went up for that today. So if you want to know how my first couple days went, the stream is on my YouTube channel. Stream replay is there. And this is here. And I see Horizon in the chat. Ooh, you just finished Azteca. Yeah, Azteca. Ooh, let's get some hype in Azteca. It's not so bad. Midnight Stream, nice to see you. You've never played Minecraft. Well, you know, you either really love it or you hate it. But it's always been a favorite one of mine, you know. So yeah, we had our first day. I think I streamed on Sunday, so we streamed the kickoff for my server on Sunday. We opened it up at 2:45, and I sat there and streamed for 6 hours. I couldn't believe by the time I was done, when I finally turned the stream off, that I was actually sitting there playing for 6 hours. That's how much fun I was having with it, you know. Hey, Agent Mercury, I haven't seen you for a while, so happy to see you in chat. It's awesome. Oh, I'm doing fantastic. It's been a very, very good couple of days. We kicked off the new season of Kimise Craft with our Minecraft thing on Sunday, and I've probably done all in total. I probably finished playing as of this morning pretty close to about 24 hours of Minecraft. I think I was on the server for about 10 hours the first day and about 13, 14 hours yesterday. Yeah, talk to me, Midnight Stream. Have you ever done radio stuff? No, I've not done radio stuff. I've done a variety of things in my life, but radio has not been my thing. But I've been told a lot of times over the years that it could be. Yeah, so very cool. Okay, let's see here. Let's tap that in. But thank you for throwing that out there. I've heard that before. You've been pretty busy, Reason? That's awesome, Agent. It's good to stay busy. Jonah 6, nice to see you. Did you say you have a radio voice? I've been told on multiple occasions that I have a radio voice. So I'm just kind of going with stuff that people have been said to me. Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Anna Skysteed's back in the chat. You're farming for deep mushroom behind the schools. That's a good place to do it. And just going through it, I've actually farmed deep mushroom there quite often, Anna Skysteed. Jonah and Anna and Midnight Stream, everybody in the chat. So good to see you guys. Fantastic. Okay, now let's see if I can't put a stomping on these two guys real quick. Yes. Very, very nice. Well, so yeah, it's been great. So happy to see so many different people here today. Yeah, so we're doing some Azteca today. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of need a little break from Minecraft. I got to recharge my batteries. You know, I've got so many plans for this season, but that's why I like playing multiple games, because it gives me a chance to refresh from game to game. So how far did I get in Azteca? Well, right now I'm still here in that first little arc. I am in the block fight. So last Saturday I got as far as block. I didn't realize block wasn't cheating, so I put the wrong deck on. So then block killed me, and it was at the end of stream Saturday. So I said, oh my goodness, and you know, so we're just we're going back in. Alrighty then. So that didn't finish him off. Oh, it was so close. So close. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take a few of these off. We're only a couple pips away. So did Minecraft Dungeons come out today? Yes, and I was so struggling to maybe stream Minecraft Dungeons today, but then I thought to my head, well, everybody's going to be streaming Minecraft Dungeons today, right? It's the kickoff. So I said, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and do my regular balance stream because I really want to keep this going. I've been having so much fun playing this character bi-weekly on a regular basis. So I decided, okay, what I'll do is, you know, perhaps I can pull off a Minecraft Dungeon streams later this week on an extra stream day or something. But yeah, I've got the game ready to go. But you know, as time would have it, you know, I spent a lot of hours the last couple days on the the Minecraft on my Minecraft server. So it was really busy. So thank you so much, Mild. That's Mild Udu. Awesome. We'll call you Mild. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a great day as well. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, the new server is pretty awesome, and it was fantastic. We had a really awesome kickoff stream day. We had I have a whole bunch of new players on the server for season 3 of Kimmy's Craft, and I'll tell you what, we've had every time I log on, there's been at least a minimum of 5 or 6 people on there chatting, having fun. Lots of fun stuff happened on that first day, and you know what, I'll be really honest with you. You know, we're playing on a snapshot. We're playing on the 1.16 snapshot because they haven't released 1.16 yet for Minecraft, and you know, I am just so impressed with this snapshot on the server. Like, for instance, usually we've been playing what they call a vanilla modded server, so it's still all vanilla that we play Minecraft in, but with just a few things to make it work better as a server game. That's usually what we play so that the server is running really smooth. Well, I'll tell you what, the snapshot is running just as smooth, if not smoother, than we're used to playing on the actual modded vanilla. So even though we're on a snapshot and there are some bugs, I've already found a few bugs on the snapshot, you know, it is running so well. So yeah, we are playing 1.16 because everybody's super excited for that. You should see everybody's having a good time. Everybody's jumping into Nether unprepared and dying multiple times. You know, I just finished setting up our hub area. Sorry about that. I kind of got busy. It's fun to talk. We started setting up our nub area on the roof of the Nether, and I got that done this morning. Yeah, early this morning. I was up way late last night enchanting all my gear. Well, anyways, that's how things have been going. You know, and that's why I guess it's so great to have a change of pace and play some Wizard101 today, because you know, sometimes you just take your hands off it, walk away for a minute, take a break. You know, I already have like 4 deaths on my Minecraft server, and most of them just stupid deaths for me, like jumping at the wrong moment, you know, and just silliness. But that's the best part about those games. That's why playing them so much fun. Okay, so good. So yeah, absolutely. So what else is going on? Well, yeah, like we were talking about, Minecraft Dungeons officially came out today. I've got my copy ready waiting, and I'm probably going to be doing some streaming either, you know, Wednesday or Thursday. I'll probably take a few hours as my first look into the game to jump in there and start playing it, and we'll see what you guys think about it. Can I explain what Minecraft Dungeons is? Oh, Agent, yes. So, Minecraft Dungeons. Well, you know, like any good game series, okay, Minecraft being one of them, what Mojang is trying to do is they're trying to expand their catalog and take a really popular title like Minecraft and see if they can't branch it off in directions. Like, you remember when they did Minecraft Story Mode a couple years ago and continued on with that to try to give Minecraft more of a lore to it and everything, and sold that as a separate game, you know, so they can make some more money off of the Minecraft name. Well, Dungeons is a brand new game that they put together. So it's basically a dungeon crawl type of game. It's going to be a 3D angled. It's kind of like, if you've ever played, what do you call that game? What's the name of that game again? It's called Diablo. So if you've ever Diablo is like the classic example of it. I remember playing the original Diablo video game there from Blizzard, and you got your little guy, and he's wandering around, and he's having to take on dungeons, he has to find chests, he has to find loot, he has to take on bad guys, and it's a leveled game. And so basically what they've done is they've taken the concept of Minecraft and all the different styles and the lore that's already in Minecraft, and they've added this, and they've turned it into a dungeon side crawler, in which you are, this is also the story about this arch Illager, who's the big bad guy who's like gotten everybody under his command, and he's tearing up the countryside. And so that's kind of what the story is. And so they've added some really cool new lore to Minecraft in the form of this game. Now, this game is not like Minecraft. It's not like an open sandbox game where you get to go in and build anything you want, and you have certain mosses and certain achievements you can complete. It's a side scroller. So basically, you're leveling up your character and equipment, going from one level of the dungeon to the next level of the dungeon to the next, and it is procedurally generated. So some parts of it are going to be the same every time, but some parts are going to be different every time you play it. Like, I believe the dungeons are remap themselves every time you play it. That way, in case you played it over and over again, every time you go into it, you're going to get a different type of dungeon to explore. So that's basically what it is, which is pretty common for that genre of game. Oh, yeah. So if you like those crawly type of games, it might be up for you. Yep, some randomly generated dungeons in there, and basically leveling up. And then, of course, they've created different weapons and different types of ways to enchant your weapon, all that are kind of based in the whole Minecraft type of idea with its graphics and with the lore behind it to make it interesting. So it's pretty cool, I saw a lot of people beta testing it the last couple months, and I'm super excited to get in there and play, because I had some good times on Diablo back in the day. I haven't played Diablo 3, but on the original Diablo game, that was a ton of fun, and that's basically the gist of it. So I'm pretty excited to play it, and I can't wait to get into it. Anna, sorry, never got into that's okay, Anna. I'm sorry. I'm talking a lot of Minecraft today. So let's hop back into old Wizard 101. But it's fun, Minecraft's one of those that, and I'll be honest with you, the first time I logged into Minecraft, it was like, what am I supposed to do with this? And so I remember wandering around. I remember dying when it got dark and everything. Okay, Block, now I'm ready for you. We are going to crush the life out of you today. I owe you for the last one. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get my Destroy Block deck going here. Of course, if Yost was in the chat, he'd be saying, your deck's too full, and he's probably right. My deck's too full, but I'm leaving it there. And let's go into treasure cards, and we are going to stack the tower shields. Oh yeah, we are not going to lose to this chump again. Okay, so that's looking pretty good, and I believe that is my deck is ready to go. Awesome. Yes. So yeah, no problem. Yeah. So how you been doing, Anna? I've been doing pretty good myself. Having a fantastic start to the day today. I had to work a shift this morning over at my junior high school because we started collecting iPads from our students for the summer, because we're pretty much over with the thing, and I still got a few grades to turn in and get all that taken care of. Pretty excited about that, but I'm doing pretty good. Oh, it's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. So let's see here, Balak. Yeah, I think the thing that got me last time playing Balak is I was setting myself up last Saturday to crush Balak, but the problem that I was having trying to crush Balak is I had the wrong deck on, so I didn't have enough spells to counteract old Mr. Balance there, and that made it difficult. Yes, I teach science. I teach junior high science. If I didn't mention that earlier, that's one of the things I really enjoy doing. Basically 8th grade science, which I consider one of the best years of science you get all through school. It's the last year where you get a huge variety of different things that you're studying. Lots of it is really interesting depending on when you get into it. Like, we do things such as stars. We do weather, which is a lot of fun. And here in Texas, we always get into hurricanes because that's a big deal down on our coast. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll bring Nares in really quick. Yeah, that's worth it. Let's go ahead and bring Nares in. So, yeah, love teaching science. It's a fun thing, So, if you guys got any questions about that or anything, any chat is wide open. So, anybody there in viewers, hop into chat. Would love to speak with any one of you guys. I try. I have my good days and I have my bad days like anyone else, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I do play video games, is to help, you know, stress release and have some fun, you know, enjoy my day just like you guys do. I mean, you got to have something where you can just relax and put away. Now, of course, the way one of my sons play video games, I don't think it relieves any of his stress at all. You know, when he's yelling at the game, you know, that's when we give him a break on video games for a while, you know. But it's fun for me, and of course, like anything else, you know, if I die too many times for unacceptable reasons, such as I can't believe the game did that to me, yeah, sometimes I gotta take a break from the game too. Who doesn't, right? You know, have you guys ever have that rage quit moment in your favorite game or games? You know, I remember just a couple weeks ago I had a nice rage quit moment in Minecraft, and I just had to walk away from it for a while. Wizard101, not so bad. I think I've actually had a really awesome run this spring with Wizard101. I haven't had any major reasons to want to walk away from it. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. With my Storm Wizard, I was playing my Storm Wizard one night, and my Storm Wizard's up in Chrysalis, and I come back to him back and forth. He's level 98, and you know, I'll go into a dungeon with him and get my butt kicked and walk out, and you know, I was like, I'm done. I died there 3 times. I'm not going in there anymore. So, but yeah, I've rage quit before. I've rage quit before. There's times like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and have some fun today and enjoy ourselves. Well, my goodness. Okay, so everything's going good. It looks like I just need to go ahead and put another tower shield on, because they double whammied me on that last hit. Awesome. So, what is everybody up to today? So, how's everybody doing? Are you getting ready for some summer school? Are you working? What's been happening with everybody out there? Anybody do something fun yesterday for Memorial Day? If you're living in the United States, if you're not, I understand. It's probably not a holiday for you. Nothing much was going on. But for us, we had Memorial Day, which is a day that we remember all of those who have fallen in different particular scenarios and circumstances, you know, in defending our country and stuff. So that's yes, let's go ahead and do this. So that's what Monday was for us here in the United States. But kind of curious, what everybody do? Midnight stream, just sitting and working and listening. Okay, awesome. Played Wizard for like 14 hours. That is a grind. I'll tell you what. I had a different grind doing my Minecraft for my son, but that's a long day. Flakes. You made Came a Sad with my fam. Awesome. Came a Sad with my... I'll interpret that later. But yeah. Oh, carne asada. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. My wife, she got on the grill yesterday. I mean, if we want to talk about food, yeah. My wife, she got on the grill yesterday, and she made a big old flank steak. And a whole bunch of chicken fajitas, and we had fresh grilled vegetables and tortillas, you know. So we had a really, really nice big feast yesterday. It was good stuff. It was really good. Yeah. So that's awesome. Yeah. Very good. Carne asada. Yeah. I'm not a beef eater, but my wife, she loves that stuff, you know. And so she made a big old flank steak. Everybody at the house thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was good food. That's pretty awesome. Very, very nice. You also played a basketball game. Nice. Get outside, get physical. That's the way to do it. Very good. Well, I'm glad you had it. Sounds like that's a pretty good day to me, Flakes. We ate. We were all kind of in grumpy moods yesterday, and you know, I played way too much Minecraft yesterday. A lot of everybody slept in, you know. And then it's been like the last couple days for school, so I've been trying to get my kids to finish turning in work that they haven't turned in for the last few weeks. So it was a fun day, but we got kind of growly at each other yesterday in the house. It was you know, it was interesting. Okay, let me see. I need to go ahead and get up a shield. We need to get rid of that Goliath. Okay, what you doing, Neris? Are you gonna come through for us here? No, you're hitting block. Hit the other guy. Block's just going to resist that stuff. Minions. I mean, sometimes they're great, and sometimes they're just not thinking. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and get some pips up so that we can do another hit. So is he going to hit me? Yes, he is, and he criticaled me. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to have to start tossing some stuff here because we are not doing really, really good. Maybe Goliath. Okay, he's going to hit me too. Wow, even with... Okay. Well, that's okay. We're still going to prevail here. We're still going to prevail because I'm going to go ahead and get my shields up, and we're going to start doing the heal dance. Yeah, we're going to start doing the heal dance. Let's see here. Man. Okay, no worries. No worries at all. So, let's see here. So I was kind of looking at different things because I always like to do a question of the hour to get to know some of you guys a little bit better. And here's the question for the first hour of stream today. Pretty simple question, I would say. The question is, what do you think that you are best at? What skill or what do you think that you do really, really, really well at? You know, with me, you know, because I'll go ahead and jump into that pond myself. I think one of the things that I do really, really good at when and I enjoy it too, is teaching. You know, I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm a teacher. You know, but for a long time, you know, teaching wasn't something that I did all the time. In fact, teaching was just part of my job. Like, for instance, for 12 years, I used to work for this company called Guitar Center. And I think one of the reasons why I worked there for so long and really, really enjoyed it is because the majority of that job was for me teaching people. Swift Nemesis, you enjoy hip-hop. Oh, are you a hip-hop guy? That's awesome. Who's one of your favorite hip-hop artists currently? I mean, of course, music's always changing, coming and going, you know. But do you have any favorites out there particular? I'd love to hear about that. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so you enjoy hip-hop. Good, good. Yeah, I'm a musician myself. I played, like I said, I used to work at Guitar Center for a long time. And one of the things I really loved about that is I was around music all day long, you know, and I was in the recording department, so I got to deal with a lot of different types of musicians, from, you know, blues bands that were doing clubs every week to hip-hop artists who were coming in there looking for a good mic to go ahead and do their tracks. Plus I was a keyboard specialist, so I sold lots of keyboards to guys and stuff who wanted to program their beats and everything. It's hard to say. Yeah, there are a lot of great people. I am with you, Swift. That's the tough thing about music. And one of the things I loved about working there is it helped me to really build up, I guess, my philosophy about music, which is, you know, if somebody's out there making art, and that's what I consider music, it's art, you know, and they're putting their time into it, boy, they really deserve some credit for that. Now, it may not be your cup of tea. Like, for instance, you know, I'm really not the gangster rap type of guy, you know, but I can stop and say, hey, you know what? That's good job on that. I appreciate how hard you worked on it. And apparently you must be doing really well because doing something well because people pay attention to you, they listen to you, and you've reached some people with your art. So what game is this? This is Wizard101. This is one of the games I play quite a bit. I like it because it's a online role-playing game, you know, but it's card-based in the way you fight and stuff, so it's a lot of fun. So basically you create your decks for different things. Also, it's been around since 2008. I've been playing it since 2008, so I've been playing this game for quite a long time. And one of the reasons why I keep playing it is the same. One of the reasons I play Minecraft a lot is, one, it's very replayable. I can go back in and replay it over and over again. Like right now, ever since March, I've been playing with this balance wizard. So I started him at level 0, and we're leveling him all the way to the max. And what makes this so much fun for me is I've never had a balance wizard before. This is the first time I've ever had a balance wizard, and it has been so much fun playing this class and seeing all the different things that go into the balance, because each of the schools is quite different. I mean, the main quest line doesn't change, but there's all these side aspects of the way the quest goes. Plus, every school's their spells have their own twist and their own strengths and weaknesses. So it's a lot of fun, and that's one of the reasons why I really, really enjoy playing it. Well, awesome, guys. It's great chat today. Thanks, everybody who has been getting into it. Yeah, and so kind of getting back into things that I'm really good at. Yeah, teaching is one of those things, and one of the reasons why I stayed at Guitar Center for such a long time is I got to teach people stuff. Oh yeah, balance is a ton of fun. My main guy was always my myth guy, which I still think is my favorite. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit this guy. I'm still gonna step up and say my favorite school is still my myth guy, but right now my myth wizard is stuck because he's doing a duo adventure with my daughter's storm guy, and so to play my myth guy, I gotta wait for my daughter to want to play so that we can play together and level those two wizards up together, which is kind of. Yeah, myth is tons of fun, which is frustrating when I don't get to play it as much when I really, really love playing that character. But that's okay. Sometimes that's the way things go. Very good. Let's throw another shield up because Block's going to come back and hit me again. Awesome, Swift. Very, very, very good. So the question of the hour, once again, guys, is, what are you really good? What's something you're really, really good at, or something you're really, really skilled in? I was talking about the fact that teaching is something I'm really, really good at. Thank you so much for the follow, Swift Nemesis. In fact, let me take that as a point to say thank you so much, Swift, Mile Doo, and let's see here, for the follow today. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Hopefully you guys will have a wonderful day for doing such a kindness as following my stream. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go ahead and let's add another blade, and let's see what we can do to get this guy. Fantastic. So what is our goal? So basically what we're trying to do is we need to get through Balak. So we're on our main quest line, and I think Balak is the top boss for this first quest arc. And soon we're going to be get directed somewhere else. Now let's see here. Should I just go ahead and do another Spectral Blast? Yeah, because I don't want to buff up my Chimera any. Oh my goodness, yeah. Let's just go ahead and buff up the Chimera. We're going to get 50% off on him, but we got the blades all up and everything. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can critical Chimera. We should be able to get a fairly decent strike on this guy. Plus, it'll go ahead and get those out of the way. Yes, now you see why I loaded up the tower shields. So like, for instance, one of my strategies when I go into boss fights is I have a whole bunch of shields in my pack. And the only shield that actually works to do any help on a balanced boss like this, tower shields are really the best one. Nice! Good job, Chimera. I named these. I named the different heads on my Chimera. We got Billy, we got Bob, and we got Joe. Those are I named all three heads on them. They're doing a pretty good job. They went ahead and got a nice strike going on. They got the critical, which would have been awesome had he not had the shields on, but that's okay. We're still getting pretty good hits on all three. Nice. So that's about 4,500 worth of damage. We are knocking Balak down bit by bit. Yeah, so teaching, so at Guitar Center, like when I first started there, I remember when I was just basically low man on the totem pole. I mean, one of the things I did is, I got to really educate my customers as to what, like, I sold guitars, and I love guitars. I've been playing acoustic guitar for, gosh, it's, a little bit over, actually, it's like 25 years now. I picked it up when I was in college. Lots of fun. I do play keyboards and a few other things. I do some songwriting and stuff on the side, and that was a lot of things that drew me into that rock and roll guitar store. And in fact, if you live by a Guitar Center and haven't been one here in the United States, you should go check it out. It's just a really great music store, and it is a big box one. And obviously, there's some great independent music stores out there as well. But I was there for about 12 years, and I rose up through the ranks. I obviously, eventually transferred to the recording and the keyboard department, recording keyboard and live sound, and I was promoted as a regional training manager. I did that for about, 2 or 3 years there for the company at that time, and that was a lot of fun. So I got to travel around and train other sales associates on how to sell keyboards and recording software, which was a whole bunch of fun. Then I came back to Texas, to our store up in Arlington, and I went ahead. Oh, he did shields again. So no easy hits on Balak now. We're just gonna have to pound him away. Then I got promoted to store manager, and I ran stores in New Mexico and Oregon. And then at sometimes it's time to make a change. And so, eventually left Guitar Center because it was time for me to do something else. And that's when I went ahead and got my teaching certification, got back in, and now I've been teaching for quite a long time, junior high science, ton of fun. I love my students. They're great. And I guess the worst part about these last couple months is that I haven't really, besides, you know, doing a Zoom call here and there and doing a ton of internet stuff, I haven't really seen them. So all the fun of messing with my students in class has been negated by this cruel coronavirus. But we're pretty excited. We were talking about the schedule for next year and how that's going to look different than it has in other years, like, you know, and they're still talking. Our school board's going to meet again here in a few weeks, and they're going to vote on what type, on how or if they're going to change next year's schedule, you know, so that we can make sure that everybody's safe with the current virus stuff, as most of the nation's trying to figure out. In fact, most of the world's trying to figure out how they're going to do it and how we're going to balance out digital learning versus everything else, you know. So there's so many things that are changing because of that. But anyways, not to bore you guys about all that, let's go ahead and let's see if we can't get rid of Balak here. Okay, we are in a position. Maybe if we can critical again, we can do another major hit and knock him down. See, look at how easy this fight really is when I have the right deck on and I'm thinking right. This was the last fight I was in on Saturday morning, and Block just basically kicked me out. Yes, fantastic. Good job, guys. Ooh. Okay, well, at least we're going to get a fairly decent hit on him each time. Yeah, so if we can make about 1,000 to 1,600, we're tearing him down. I'm so glad he doesn't cheat. When you first run into him to Zafaria, if you don't hit him every single round, every round you don't hit him, he raws you, no matter what. And then he still does his old regular spell after that. So it's a tough dungeon to do back in Zafaria. Okay, so we have him down to the last 4,000. This should be some easy pickings here now. Nice, good job. And Neris, I'll tell you, the minion, you know, she can't really hit him very well, but she's definitely putting the shields up right. I'll tell you what, that storm shield was great timing, Neris. Good job, good job. We appreciate you. Nice. Well, too bad he's not going to do much damage because Balak has that huge resist on him. Okay, so what else is going on? Let's see. We are today. Goals for today. Well, let's see here. Where do we want to get to in this stream today? Honestly, I'm not quite sure. I think there's a huge opportunity for us. And it's been a long time since I played Azteca. So I know right now most of our dungeon stuff has been in the cenote and here in 3 Points, okay? So I forget where we go to next. I'm not sure if we go to the parrot jungle or if we go to, I forget. I know a jungle's up in the mix. We are going to be in a jungle here pretty quick. So I'm not sure as far as goals today how far we want to get here, because it's a challenge, because you know, I haven't spoiled it, and the last time I really played through Azteca was a couple years ago, so I don't remember it super well. So I'm kind of like, I'm not sure exactly where I need to put my goal this time around. Okay, check this out. We're going to dump Hydra right now, and we're going to go ahead and throw a tower shield. There we go. Very good. So nice. Yes. Now Azteca. Do we have any Azteca love out there? Me, I've always... Ooh. Yeah, I let my guard down and wasn't putting my shields up. Okay, that's fine. We can go ahead and rectify that. I love Azteca. I think Azteca is one of the most awesomely well-designed. I mean, the art department, when they went ahead and did Azteca, I think they just did a fantastic job on it. It's one of my personal favorite worlds in the way it looks and the different aesthetics. Yes, aesthetics are some of my very favorite in all of Wizard101. It's just great. I think the way they made the dinosaurs look are super cool. The statues, the style cues that they took off of Middle America, Aztec and Indian cultures is really cool stuff. I love how they bring the jaguars in as well later on in this area, and then you got the birds up there in the mountains. It's cool stuff. This is like one of my all-time favorite worlds, even though it is kind of a bear to get through. Yep, it is kind of a bear to get through. Let's go ahead and get another shield up, because we don't want to be hit at the wrong time. Yep. So Azteca, super, super favorite place. And I'd love to hear more from you guys about what are you best at, or what skill do you have that you're really, really, really good at. And so teaching, the nice thing about teaching is as far as a skill, and why I love the fact that I enjoy doing it and I feel like I'm good at it, is that it's pretty variable. I can use it. Oh no, we need to go ahead and do this before he takes away my feint. Okay, because Neris minions, they have a habit of taking away your feints at the time that you don't want. Okay. Well, good. See, you couldn't critical get me there, Balak. See, good thing. That's a good reason why I put that shield up. That was on good timing on my side. Very, very good. But yeah, teaching is, a lot of people think, well, you have to be in the classroom. Well, no. I mean, honestly, like I said, my career guitar center, most of the time I was teaching. I was either teaching customers how to do stuff, educating them on things. In fact, I would often go do tutorials for like recording software, and for that at their houses to kind of help them out. So that was something that was really common to do and something I really enjoyed doing. And that's one of the reasons why I like that. All through that, and then eventually when I ran stores, guess what I was doing? I was teaching my sales guys how to do really well, how to perform good customer service. I was always trying to get better at my craft. And so it was a natural extension. And I guess that's what I like about teaching, is you can do it in a variety of different ways, and it's a great skill almost anywhere out there. It's something that can translate really, really well. So, I mean, a good teacher is always going to be able to give really, really good feedback and going to be able to help make things simpler. That's the idea. I think what a good teacher can do is they can take a concept that might be confusing and break it down for the student to understand better. And I think that's one of the things. That's one reason why teachers are always going to be around, because let's be honest out there, there's a lot of complicated things in this world, and sometimes even for me, I really need somebody to help me break that down so I can have a better understanding of whatever that concept might be, so that I can actually move on. Have you ever been in a class where it wasn't something really big, but just a couple of quick, easy statements suddenly helped you understand something? And I bet you know what you're talking about, because I think every student has experienced that. And that's one of the best parts about teaching, is when you can see a student experience that in your classroom, because that's we call it, there's lots of different things we call it. We call it that idea moment where the student actually sees what we're trying to get across them, and that's what I like doing. I like trying to come up with the best way to get that information across to students so that they can take it, and now they understand why it's important or why it's useful. Like, I teach science, and what's cool about science is watching people understand how things work, because that's what science is. It's all about how things work. My goodness, he just won't let off with those spectral blasts, will he? Well, we almost got him down. Another good hit, bam, and we're going to take him down. Well, let's see here. What do we got going on here? And Neris, let me tell you, I don't think I had to do anything to help her out. They have like totally left her alone. Nice. So I got a couple of 2 extra pips. Fantastic. But no attacks. It's really hard to kill the guy if I don't have any attacks in my thing. Ooh, well, let's go ahead. I'm going to dump one of the heals, throw a curse on the guy, or actually, should I he's going to hit me again. Let's go ahead and put that up. Very good. So, hey, chat is wide open. So you can either hop in if you want to talk about any of the things we've talked about. Talk a little bit about Minecraft. We can talk some more Wizard101. We can talk about skills you're really, really good at. Music. Heck, we can talk a lot about music. Like I said, I've been a musician all my life. I write music. I play music out live when I get a chance. So those are things I enjoy doing. Oh, yep. So I don't have any attacks because I don't have any attacks. Let's go ahead and do the reshuffle. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. One of the reasons why you always throw reshuffle in your deck right then and there. I had a smoothie earlier today, so I was just finishing off what was left of that smoothie. Okay, there we go. So we got a couple of big hits, but I really don't need the big hits right now. Let's go ahead and let's just dump a few cards, throw the Vengeance on, and see if we can't get a spectral blast for this guy. Fantastic. So chat's wide open, guys. Thank you so much for being pretty active in the chat already. That makes the game a ton of fun and the stream a ton of fun when I have some great people to talk to. And it looks like it today. I've got some great people in chat. As we're moving on, I just want to again throw out to you, thank you so much, Swift Amanda and Mile Do, for the checks. Oh, Nomu, I just saw, yeah. Very, very good for the follows. I appreciate it. I also want to say thank you to all my subscribers out there. You guys make playing the game and streaming a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying and having a good time with it as well. Okay, where is? Yeah, we don't need her, and we're just going to go ahead and use Chimera since I got it. Very, very nice. And he's going to strike me again. That's why oh. Forgot to put the shield back on. Well, that's okay. We're still in good shape. Yeah, because Chimera's going to crush him to the ground like the ant he is. Goodbye, Balak. This is actually the third time I fought Balak, or should I say the third dungeon. Samuel Deathblade is in the house. Hello, sir. How are you doing? I'm having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for hopping into chat. Anything big happening with you today, Samuel? Just chilling, or, you know, taking a break from some fun?
Wait! Hold your final spell. I have information that will be of interest to you.
That works for me.
If you let me leave, I will tell you the Shadow Queen's
plan. Doing good. That's great.
Yes?
Fantastic.
Yes, I thought so. Morgan came here to search for the
So we do have a question of the day. I'm going to throw it out to you, and if you want to answer, great, Samuel. If not, that's cool. The question is, what are you good at? What's something that you are good at? I was talking about how I was good at teaching. Ooh, last week of the first year. Oh, yep. Yep, it is. We were finishing up school stuff, too, as well, for my students and everything.
She is off on the dark wind now.
Okay.
With Belloc out of your hair, perhaps you should look around.
Okay, let's look around, because I was here anyways.
This sarcophagus does not look like it is from Azteca.
Look at that. Check it out. Pretty cool. Oh, you're good at music. Awesome. So, do you have a particular instrument you play with? Are you a vocalist? Or you write lyrics? You write tunes?
Like someone walked over your grave.
Yes, this is Azteca. This is Azteca. I've been like working hard to get up to Azteca, and oh, there's a key boss in here. Oh, very cool. Well, I'm not going into the key boss right now. Okay. Flute, fantastic. You know what? That was one of the first instruments I picked up back when I was a kid. Was flute. That's the first thing I learned how to play with. Yeah, Azteca is fantastic, isn't it? I love the different things. Okay, now I know I'm going to have to come back in here at some point for that thing. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else I need to grab. Do I get a free pull? Nope, I gotta throw crowns in. Nah, I'm not doing that. Not spending 70 iron. Nope. Block's chest isn't that important to me. Okay, good. Let's go talk to Axaya Knife Moon at 3 points, and let's move on. Very, very good. Yeah, Azteca is absolutely fantastic. I love the style. I was just talking about the art earlier. I think the art department there at King's Isle, when they put Azteca together, did an absolutely just awesome job. I love the character designs. I love the whole designs of the worlds and the buildings and stuff like that. The jungles, some of the best designed jungles are sitting right here in Azteca. And you know, that's a big deal, because there's a cool, the drum jungle I thought was pretty cool as well. Really as far as jungle goes, Zafari is okay, but it's nothing like the Azteca jungles. I think the Azteca jungles just are a totally cut above most of the other jungle designs in the game. You've taken a break from PC games. Playing Skyrim, Elder Scrolls V, Rainbow Six Siege. That's awesome. Those are all fun games. You know, I was talking earlier, like the other game I play a lot on stream is Minecraft, and I've been doing YouTube videos and stuff on Minecraft for quite a long time right now. Like, for instance, I do a Let's Play, a couple videos every week, and we just did a reset on my server and started Season 3 on Sunday, and I'm just coming off of about playing Minecraft for about 24 hours. Not straight, but over 2 days, basically 20, and it's great to have another game to go off and play, and taking a break from something that you're really, really enjoying. It gives you a chance to recharge your batteries and everything and get excited about what to do with plans and everything. Oh, fantastic.
He sounds untrustworthy. Perhaps the mystics
Also
can help you
today,
decipher the
if you're a
shadow king's
Minecraft
plan.
fan, the Dungeons has been
return
released.
to
In fact, I was this close to maybe streaming some Dungeons today, but then I thought, well, everybody's going to be streaming Dungeons today, right? Everybody's either in there playing it or streaming it today. So we're going to go back and do some Wizard 101 because I love me some Wizard 101. Okay, let's go talk to Pakal Red Mask, and let's see where we're going up next. Very, very nice. Let's see here. Wow, I cannot believe that we're almost at the end of the first hour of stream. Things just fly so well when you guys are in there throwing some chat in and interacting. It's fantastic. Absolutely. So some of the things we've been talking about this first hour, we've been talking about things that you're good at, and I talked a little bit about, me being good at teaching and stuff.
I sense you have learned something.
Would love to know what you guys are good at because that's pretty cool stuff. We're also working our way through Wizard 101. We were talking about some favorite schools or favorite worlds, and I've been super excited to get to Azteca because this is one of my favorite designed worlds.
She'll be after the pyramid of the storm next.
Okay, so now we're going to the second area of Azteca. Great.
It lies in the deepest part.
Ooh, we're doing the swamp, which is just another
King
jungle,
Azteca to open the serpent gate for you.
Fantastic. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get Exia to open the Serpent Gate for us because we are going to the swamp. You'd probably get dungeons, but I don't know because the game called Trove is kind of the same. Well, it is a dungeon crawl, you're right. And there are a lot of good games out there like that, when I think about it, I think about Diablo because that's the game I last played that was a lot like that. And I haven't played a dungeon crawler like that for a long time, so I'm super excited. I'm probably going to do a stream later this week doing some Minecraft dungeons just to again experience and have some fun with it. Nico Silperfile, hey, awesome to see you in chat. I'll let you know, Samuel. Sometimes some of those bosses you just got to have help with. Okay.
The Serpent Gate? Why would you want to go out there?
Oh, just let me go. I was
Marsh
nice
is
to you.
deadly, and Salt Meadow Swamp even more treacherous.
Good to see you, Nico. So happy to have you in chat today.
But
Fantastic.
if you are determined, you may honor me with another gift. Find my scout party. They went into Mangrove Marsh and vanished. Toki Two-Face will tell you what you need to know to find them.
Okay, so let's go talk to Toki Two-Face in 3 points. They're going to tell me how to find these guys for the king there, which is going to allow me to get into the swamp because that's where I need to go. But what, you want to go there, right? Okay, Toki, talk to me, guy.
You come from King Axaya Ninth Moon?
Yes.
Quickly, tell me what you want.
I need to go.
Yes. We sent a scout
the
party
marsh.
into Mangrove Marsh to explore
yes.
the long-standing Tula village.
Okay.
Their goal was to see if Tula village
Okay, so
was
these are the people you
still safe
lost.
from the hungry
Oh, the
dead.
hungry dead. That's
The
our
scouts
problem
have
here in
been
this
gone
world.
Too long now.
Too long.
Take this key to open
Okay.
the Serpent Gate, but find the scout party for King Axaya.
Okay, so we're going to go into the swamp, and our main goal, obviously, loving the reagents. Too bad it's not double reagents anymore. Gosh, I love it when it's double reagents. Okay, so we are going to go into the Mangrove Marsh, and we're going to go ahead and try to help out the king here. Yeah, no problem, Samuel. We'll see you here in just a little bit. Nico, so anything big going on with you? We've been talking about a huge variety of topics today. We've been talking a little bit of Minecraft just because my Let's Play server, we did a reset. I'm going to go ahead and grab this quest real quick. Okay, we're done there. Okay. And, yeah, and I just came off of a 24-hour Minecraft binge, starting a new world in 1.16 snapshot, which has been pretty awesome. Samuel Deathbray just submitted my 11-page chemistry exam for school. Ooh, 11-page. Wow. So, what are you, a junior then? No. Actually, it could be pretty long. That's a lot of chemistry you're talking there, Nico. My daughter was really big on chemistry before she decided to become go for a mechanical engineering. She just graduated. That's pretty exciting stuff there.
Speak normally.
Okay, I speak normally. Come on with me.
You can speak.
Yes,
Excellent.
I can.
I wasn't sure if you were
Educated. I love
you
these
are
guys.
looking for an Azteca scout party?
Let's do this.
I know nothing about that.
Your
But my
men?
men might know something.
I love the parrots.
Only
Parrots are
they are also missing.
They're missing. Oh, 12th grade? Okay, so you're not almost there, Nico. Well, good. I'm glad you're getting to make that corner.
Look for clues to my missing wild wing hunters.
Well, good. Well, I hope that 11-page exam of yours goes well. I'm crossing my fingers for a great grade so you can end that class off on a very strong note. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take down some Thunderhorns. Did I just change my deck? Yes, I did. Okay. Thunderhorns. There they are. Thunderhorn ghouls. Ooh. Yeah. You know, one thing to do, guys, when you're playing some Minecraft, when you're playing some Wizard101, stop, do a right click, and look around at the scenery that doesn't get into your screen. Because there is so much more when you look at these scenes. There's so much more cinematographic than if you are just like doing a quick look like that. I don't know. That's just me. I think the world really becomes more alive, and the artwork really becomes more real when you stop and you look around in this game, because it's a very, very, very neat game. Nice. That's exactly what we want. See, let's supercharge Raw for some action here, and let's get our blade up. Awesome, 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 awesome. Well, good. Well, I hope everything goes well for you. So, have you been accepted at any colleges yet, Nico? Because if you're doing your 12th grade right now, that means college might be for next year. Or you don't have to go to college, maybe taking a break for a year or doing something. I know lots of things are really up in the air here in the United States. I'm not sure if you're in the United States or not, but since you said 12th grade, that usually sounds kind of like the United States grading or grade system there and everything. So hopefully things are going to go well for you this next year. I think we're all hoping for that, aren't we? You know, I know that our state's been open up, so it's been great to go out and see people. I got to take my wife out for a meal outside of the house for weeks, and it was really, really nice. You know, my wife gets kind of grumpy if I don't take her out on a date night once a week, so it's been kind of shaky at the house for a while. But everything's been going good, you know. Oh, you're going to school in Germany? Okay. You have 1 year left? Okay, well, good. I hope that last year treats you really, really well. So, awesome, you're in Germany. That's fantastic. That's a neat country. That's a neat country. What part of Germany are you in? Northern, central, southern? Are you by one of the coast ports, or are you over by Berlin? It's just a neat country. You know, it's cool stuff. Okay, Ra, can you critical for me? Let's finish this fight. Give me a critical, guy. Give me a critical. No. That's okay, because we've got the cards in the deck, and we're going to go ahead and do a lot of crushing. Okay, so questions for the hour, okay? So, Hamburg. You're near Hamburg. Okay, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Hamburg's a really big port city up there in Germany, from what I recall, and was a large industrial center, you know, for the longest time. That's cool. That's cool. We don't live in a big city here in the United States. We live we live about an hour outside of Dallas-Fort Worth area, and we really like it out here. You know, we really enjoy being away from the hustle and the bustle, but yet, you know, technology is great. Technology is like gone so far, so we still get great internet service and everything, but we can still drive down the road in 5 minutes and see a pasture full of cows. Yeah, there are lots of cows here in Texas. I'm not a cow person, but lots of people are. Lots of people are. Me, myself, you know, I don't eat a pork or beef, but I eat tons of chicken and fish. That's my meat of choice, chicken and fish. Okay, here we go. Let's get this show on the road. How much do I have there? Well, I'll just wait for Raw. Might as well, because I know that I'll go ahead and for sure beat these guys with the Raw. Awesome. Okay, so other questions I have for this first hour. Obviously, obviously, chat is wide open, so if you guys want to hop in and do some chatting with me, I would love to get to know more of you guys a little bit better. It absolutely is awesome stuff. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and do that. The question of the hour is, what's something you are really, really good at? So I believe Samuel was just telling me earlier he is good at music, plays some flute, which is fantastic. You know, that is great. Me, I'm great at teaching. I think I'm a really good teacher, so that's something that I'm really, really good at, that I enjoy doing every day, you know. And if I can pass stuff on to others, you know, and I don't just mean being a profession. It's a skill that I thoroughly enjoy using all the time. My wife doesn't always thoroughly enjoy me using with her all the time, but I thoroughly enjoy doing it. I love teaching and explaining and making things simpler to understand, or try to take it to a point where everybody's happy. Yeah, I love that tree cover, how they did that. That's kind of cool. Very nice. Ooh, I like the big statue there, the way they've got the vines like covering it. Very good. Okay, so we got 2 of them down. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a wisp, because I don't like going into these fights without all my health. And let's go ahead and Come on, wisp, wisp, wisp. Where is the wisps? Let's go down a little bit farther into our mangrove marsh here. I'm sure we'll find another wisp here. Okay, I know I'm going to have to go in there at some point. Wisp, 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 wisps. Okay, there's a wisp. Yeah, in an inopportune place, but there's another one over here. Okay, very, very good. Ooh, a camp. I'm sure we'll be over here doing some stuff here fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and finish off these other guys. Awesome. So, yeah, so basically during chat today, some of the topics that have come up have been stuff such as we've been talking about Minecraft, because I've just spent a huge part of my last 2 days kicking off my new server. A couple things about me, just so you guys know who are just tuning in. One, I'm a science teacher. I've been teaching junior high science now for several years, but I have a huge background to me that you'll get to know the more you listen. I do stream 4 times a week. I stream 2 games really consistently. I do 2 Wizard101 days, and I have 2 days where I'm streaming my Minecraft SMP server, which is just super fantastic. Now, if you like my content and you're not around, and I'm not streaming that day, I always suggest checking out my YouTube channel. I do brand new videos every week. I do put my stream replays there just so that it's an easy central place for you to find them if you want to sit down and just chill to one of my stream replays. I don't know many people that do that, but some people do, and so those are there for you. But it also has my Let's Play series, and I've been doing a Let's Play Minecraft series now for about 2 years. We just kicked off Season 3 Sunday. Brand new world, brand new builds. It's great. So I just put the new video up today, and that's on my YouTube channel at Kimmy Say Gaming. In fact, let me just put that out. There you go. There's the link for that. Of course, if you like chatting with me and you want to chat about things like Wizard1 or this community or the Minecraft community, I do have my Discord as well, and you can that's wide open for anybody to join and to chat daily, and I'll hop in there off times and chat back with you guys. Okay, well, we don't have the extra, so maybe let's cross our fingers, see if we can't critical with Raw right now. I'm going to just stretch my back a little bit, And let me get my lumbar support on my chair up to where it's actually going to do me some good. There we go. That's better. That's better. Awesome. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a little bit about me. Now, one of the things about this Balance Wizard. So let's talk some Wizard101. So, yeah, so I've been playing Wizard101 since 2008, and I've been playing my Balance Wizard now only since March, so it's kind of funny in the what 10 12 years of me being on Wizard101 off again, I've never had a Balance Wizard. So in March we went ahead and started this particular Balance Wizard, and we've been taking him from 0 to max. So basically I only stream the ooh, that's good. Let's get him finished. I'm only streaming the main quest. Any side quests I do offline, and I don't get ahead of the game, so I don't go past any of the main quests. So if you go through the entire replay history of this particular wizard in these streams, you'll get to see a balanced wizard from 0 going all the way to max through all the main quests. Now I don't do the side quests on screen, because in this format I would never finish the game if I did that, because there's so many side quests, but it's a lot of fun. Majors, nice to see you in chat. It's 2009. Oh, and you still don't have a balance? Yeah, well, you know what? I've been, I really want to do a really good push to really build up my streaming audience in March. And so I've consistently been doing a lot of streaming with Minecraft for quite a while. I got to follow the trail of feathers, okay? And when I was sitting back, I was thinking, you know what? I've never had a Balance Wizard. I think that'd be a great stream series to do, and just stream taking my Balance Wizard up from 0 to all. Oh, you're currently taking your 5th Wizard to max? Fantastic, Nico. I'll be honest with you, I've maxed my Wizard out multiple times, but I've never gotten to the 130 max. Like, I've maxed him when the max was 60. Heck, I've maxed him when the max was 50. I remember when they went from 50 to 60 levels. That's how old school I've been. And I've even maxed him at level 70 and level 70 I think was the last time I maxed a wizard. And right now my poor Storm Wizard sitting in Azteca, sitting in Chrysalis. And some days I go in there and have a good time. Some days I go in there and just get frustrated. So I want to do something new for streaming. That's why I've been playing my Balance. Yeah, that's awesome, Nico. Wow. Yep. So it's looking like the way things are playing right now and the amount of time I'm getting to play in Wizard 101, my bounce guy might be my first level 130 max, which I'm really looking forward to. Oh, very good. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Major 7. I appreciate that.
One who will suffer.
Ah, yes. Okay, so we have ourselves a fight here. No problem. Okay, and look, it looks like there is the, and I went in there without, here, we're going to go ahead and get a wisp. And then we're going to come back in there and finish these guys off. And so Major's follow reminds me, I want to thank everybody for the follows this this particular stream. From Major's Swift Nemesis. Thank you so much for the subscription, and Mildew. I appreciate that. Thank you. You are now part of an elite group of subscribers, and that's pretty awesome. That's totally killer, Majors. Fantastic. Okay, let me go ahead and get a wisp. I want to get my health back up. I only have like one potion. I want to keep that in case I really need that for later. Okay, let's. Ooh, good job. Did not even get pulled in. That is a pro move you guys just saw there, because 9 times out of 10 I would be in that fight right now. Okay, so maybe it's not a pro move. It was absolutely blind luck, and I just got lucky. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's get up in there and let's do some stuff. Sorry, sometimes I get a little distracted because I get talking, having some fun like that. Oh, the wholesome content. Well, that's really good. I was raised really well not to talk in certain ways, and since I'm a science teacher, I got to keep my classroom pretty wholesome too. So it's just a way I do things. But it's awesome to see you guys in there. Yeah, very good. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, so my bounce was, I've had lots of fun with him over the years. I'm over this time since March, not over the years. Okay, so that guy's just fine. I'm okay. I'm gonna have to do this with Raw. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and throw on a shield, and let's see if we can't beat these guys out just with Raw. I think my reshuffle card is going to come in very important here, since I forgot to change my deck in here to my other deck. Boy, I'm a para, so it's awesome you're a teacher. Awesome, a para. Very cool. Majors, where are you from? So I guess you mean paraprofessional. I'm guessing that's what you mean. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been teaching now for a few years. It's my second career. My first career, I actually worked for a company called Guitar Center, and I was a salesman, but moved up to manage stores. I was a recording live sound specialist for many years. You know, music's always been like one of my really big things. But that kind of goes back to the question of the chat of the day. Like, our big question I'm throwing out to my chat is, tell us something you're really good at. Kansas, Blue Valley District specifically. Wow, that's going there for sure. Absolutely. Very cool. That's awesome, Majors. Yeah, I'll tell you what, being a paraprofessional, that's a tough job too. I don't think I would necessarily want it. I remember when I was finishing off my certification, I did some substituting, and I'll be honest with you, I hated substitute teaching. It was, you know, I mean, because I found that every time I went into a substitute teaching job, most of the time I really wasn't teaching anything. I was really just crowd control. Or at least that's the way it felt to me when I was when I did substitute teaching. So I substituted for a few jobs, and it was just, it was horrible. I'd rather be the main teacher there every single day than being a substitute. And being a para, that's great. I mean, that's tough work, because you get to get in there, especially with you can do more individual student work with that stuff. And that's a tough job, but that's awesome. We have some great paras at my school that I'm very proud to work with. Yeah, it's good stuff. Fantastic. Yeah, I do eighth. I do junior high, so I think there's something especially wrong with my brain. But it's been a really fantastic several years, you know. Plus, I do robotics too, so hey, that's something we could always talk about. I haven't even thrown that out in stream yet. It's been a while since I've talked about robotics, because we haven't had because the robotics season was over when I over for the summer. So, yep, I run 2 robotics teams at our school for as extracurricular activities, and that's a ton of fun itself. Okay, I need to pay attention to what these guys are doing. I might find myself in a bad position here pretty quick. Oh, right, junior high as well, 8th grade. Well, good for you, Majors. That's awesome. Okay, so chat's wide open. Talking majors, that doesn't mean you guys can't hop in. Different questions that I'm then throwing out to the chat today. We can obviously talk about some Wizard101 action. Love the game, been playing it for a long time, as it sounds like some of you guys are as well. Let's see here. I think we are going to go ahead and... Yeah, all these hits are going to be low. Let's go ahead and... yeah, that's what we need. We need a buddy to start hammering them. Let's pull this guy up out of the deck. Tell you what, Monstrology, guys, if you don't take the time to learn a little bit of Monstrology and gather yourself some Animus, I think you're missing an opportunity to really help you out in the game. For sure. Oh, very good. I got to heal myself. Got to get a healing thing going on here pretty quick. Okay, so anyways, chat's wide open, so we can discuss a variety of different things. We can do anything from, ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and Bladestorm him. You know, we can talk some Minecraft. You know, the other game that I play a lot is Minecraft. I stream 4 times a week, 2 times for my Minecraft Let's Play, 2 times for this particular wizard. And, you know, if I have some other time, like I'm planning for a non-scheduled Minecraft Dungeons play, because I got the game, I'm excited to play it, and I probably won't get that till like tomorrow or the day after. But I'm super excited about that game. Ouch, that hurt. So you've never tried Monstrology? It just has never really occurred to me. Yeah, more of a speedrunner. Okay, yeah. See, I'm kind of like I like to go and smell the roses and catch all the different awesome things in the game, and I like to enjoy the art as I go through it. And I love going through and doing all the Easter eggs and everything like that, Majors. So I'm not much of a speedrunner. That's not my style. There we go. Shield's what I need. Okay, so yeah, so what I do is I go ahead and work through the game piece by piece. I do all the side quests. That's just a thing that I enjoy doing. I love going through the side quests and reading them carefully, because I find new Easter eggs all the time that have something to do with pop culture or something. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, your first 4 wizards you did really nice and slow, but after 4 you just want to see how fast you can go. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Now, another series that I'm starting up, I'm getting ready to do, that I started up last week on my YouTube channel, is I'm doing Death School PvP. So I got my level 10 wizard, and he's a Death School guy, and I've never really done hardly any PvP, so we are doing some PvP with him right now, which is pretty exciting. Oh, that guy we need to get rid of that guy over there, because I don't know, where are my heals? This is starting to get a little concerning here. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we can always reshuffle. Let's put another shield on, because that's the only thing that's keeping me alive right now. Okay. Your girlfriend and you are doing a good slow run right now? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. One of my myth wizard, which is like my home school. I mean, it's my home school. My main school, the school that I've always gone back to year after year after year, even though I've got, I've got wizards in all the schools. I basically run my wizard as a double wizard. I play with my daughter, and she plays her storm, and so we usually do both of them at the same time. Rosanth, thank you so much for the raid. That is awesome. Thanks to you, everybody that's coming in with Rosanth. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Nice to see you guys in the chat. Very, very good. Awesome. Very, very nice. Yeah, so that's great. Yeah, me and my daughter, we do a double run. She plays her storm. I play my myth. Right now, we're sitting in Safaria because she's been pretty busy with school and work. You know, since they started releasing some restrictions, her work needed her back there, so she's back making sandwiches again. And I think she's happy to be out of the house. So I'm pretty happy with her. Happy for her. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, Ra, let's get rid of that obsidian beak so we can go ahead and take care of the other guy. Super excited to see everybody on stream today. It's been a pretty great start. We are actually into hour 2. So let me go ahead. I'm going to throw out the question for hour 1. Hour 1 question was, tell me something that you're really good at. I've talked about how I'm really good at teaching. We had one of our guys earlier in the chat telling us about how they're good at hip hop, another one at music. So I would love to hear what you guys are good at. That was our question, our first question for hour number 1 of our stream. Rosanth, awesome. Major suggested. It's nice to meet you as well. Very good. Yeah. Well, and that's kind of funny on how I started playing Wizard101 originally. Back in the day, my oldest daughter, she's now just graduating with her, get this, her mechanical engineering degree. I'm so super proud of her. She has worked long and hard to get there. She was the one that came to me, I believe, in 5th grade and say, "Hey, Dad, can we play this game together?" And it's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. So, okay, fine. So we loaded that game up back in 2008 and started playing over and over again. And I think that was my first Myth Wizard. I've actually restarted my Myth Wizard twice now. And I played with my Myth Wizard with her, and she had her Death Wizard, and we went from we maxed our wizards out at the time, and I think that was like level 50 or 60 at the time. And it was a lot of fun. No, I want raw. Why did I do that? Okay, there we go. Back to the game. Oh, healing. My healing hand. That's why I was stunned. I knew I had to heal, and I forgot I had to heal. That's okay. I'm back in there. Roseanne, thank you so much for the follow. In fact, since we're there, I want to say thank you to Roseanne Majors, Swift Nemesis, Maldu for the follows today, and a special big shout-out to Majors for the subscribe. That's pretty awesome. Thank you so much for the subscription. Okay. Hey, looks like I'm going to be hit by Katzenstein's monster. Hopefully my shield will keep me alive for this. Ooh, I knew I should have been paying attention to my heal there. Okay. Tower shields, do your work. I'm hoping for you. Awesome. Rosanth, that's great. So what were you streaming, Rosanth? Were you doing some Wizard101 today? Is that what you were streaming before you came over to the raid? That's cool stuff. Of course, I've been, who doesn't? I mean, well, there's a lot of people who don't like Wizard101, but I enjoy it. It's like one of my favorite games. For me to like a game, it has to be ultimately replayable, something I can play over and over and over again. And that's one of the things I really have. Wow, I didn't know he did that to me. You creep. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get this death guy and take him out. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do another heal here pretty quick. But yeah, this is. I gauge a game that I like because it's ultimately replayable over and over again. I'm not always a really fast player, so I'm really terrible at shooters. But at strategy games like this or like Minecraft, where you can actually think through what you're going to do before you do something stupid, I can just play them over and over again. Oh, you're playing some Stardew Valley, awesome. Yeah, my daughter picked up Stardew Valley earlier this year, and she loves it. She really enjoys playing it. Stardew Valley kind of reminds me of those old great 8-bit games back in my Nintendo days. I can remember the first big role-playing game that we got for our Nintendo, me and my brother. I think it was Dragon Quest for the Nintendo, for the original Nintendo. And we would sit there around that TV, and we'd take this guy, and he'd fight slimes, and, we'd level him up, and that was just, that was just fantastic. I remember that just takes me back, playing some Dragon Quest on the Nintendo. And I guess, that was my first time watching the stream. That was kind of like what it was, watching my brother play the game and commenting on it. We just didn't have a bigger audience. That's what streaming reminds me of, is sitting down there and watching my brother or somebody else play video games and us commenting and having a good time with that. Ooh, 4max Wizards. Yeah, more to come. Wow, yeah, Dragon Quest. Isn't that awesome? A fantastic, fantastic game. Well, and they've continued the series, too. Eliza, 2T. Eliza? I'll say, I'm so sad. Please forgive me for butchering that, but hello. Thank you so much for hopping in on the stream. I appreciate it. We're doing some reminiscing here with Rosanth and Majors. Awesome to see you guys there today. Hopefully you're doing well. So, no one gets it right. I understand that. Like my name, Kimise. I bet you now that you've heard it, you're thinking, oh, that's interesting, because you're probably thinking something else. I understand nobody gets it right. That's a story of my life there. Very good. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Very nice to see you guys in there. So, every hour I usually come up with a new question for the stream just to get to know you guys a little bit better. Last hour, and you guys can still answer this question if you are good, if you want to. Last hour's question was, what are you best at? And I was talking about, one of the things I'm really good at is teaching, and it's been able to go in all sorts of things that I do. But, but the other question I have, if you had to pick the pet that best identifies who you are, that's my pet, or that's the type of animal I would have if I had a pet, because you might not have a pet. What is the pet that you identify with most? What type of animal? I mean, because there's lots of different pets out there. Oh, Nico, yeah? By the way, you're one of the first non-German guys to get my name close to right. Silberfile? Yeah, I had 1 year German back in high school. Plus, when I was in college, my first major, what I originally went to school for there in university was I was a vocal music major. You know, I was actually going to be a choir director at one point, and I remember having 2 years of pronunciation. I still make lots of mistakes, but I can get close a lot of times. Very good. Hey, Elysia. We'll go with Elysia. Thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. And thank you everybody who's followed today, including Rosanth, Majors, Swift Nemesis, and Mildoodoo. Thank you guys for the follow. I do appreciate that. Pretty awesome. Okay, let's see here. Let's get my raw ready because we want to go ahead and do a crushing blow to this guy here. Yeah, awesome, Majors. Thank you so much. Very good. So what else? So basically, you know, chat is wide open. We can talk Minecraft. We can talk Wizard101. You know, like I was talking a little bit earlier about how Azteca is like one of my favorite worlds because of all of the way that they designed it art-wise, monster-wise. I really think I really think they did an awesome job building up this world with all the different colors. Eliza, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the sub. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and take this moment to do a shout out to all my new subscribers today. Eliza and Majors, you guys are fantastic. Hopefully everything goes well. Thank you for stopping and checking out the stream. That's killer. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw a Blade Storm up really quick. Yeah, so, and if you want to talk some Minecraft, just went ahead and did the just went ahead and restarted my server for my 3rd season of my Let's Play series on Minecraft on Saturday. So I'm actually coming off 24 hours of playing Minecraft over 2 days. So it's like, oh, so busy with that. Oh, awesome. Cats. You're a cat person, Nico. Nice. We are about... Kid you not, we have, for the last 4 weeks, we have been about to get a new cat for our house for like 4 weeks now. We just haven't had a chance to get over to the shelter because we like to get shelter animals because we like to, we like those, and we're about to get a new cat for the house, and we're super excited. My kids are super excited. We just haven't had a chance to do that. Fantastic. Winter Nerd is in the house. Everybody give a shout out to Winter Nerd. This guy is awesome. Hopefully he's having a great day today. Thank you so much for the hello. Very, very good. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Nico. Cats probably one of the ones I identify most with as well. Majors. Oh, you'd like to have a bear. Ooh, that would be awesome. You know, I've been watching this series on Hulu about Catherine the Great. And it's definitely a mature series, but she has a pet bear. So it's kind of cool. You know, I don't know if you guys know who Catherine the Great was, but she was one of the primary rulers in old Russia that brought that country into a very Renaissance period in that country's time. And it's been kind of fun watching that tongue-in-cheek, sometime mostly true story on Hulu. Even though if you're young, I suggest you stay away from it. Okay, that's awesome. Large and hairy. Rosanth. Oh, okay. You'll be heading out to find some food. You have a great time, Rosanth. Thank you so much. I'm going to be watching for you. So hopefully I'll catch you on stream at some time. Oh, thank you so much, Elysia. I appreciate that. Well, you know, a voice is one thing you can't change. You're stuck with your voice, and I've heard that from a lot of people. So thank you so much. That is a very, very kind thing for you to say. I appreciate it. Ooh, we almost got this guy down. Let's get a draw on. Let's go ahead and get that up. Apparently, I used all my heals, so I got to make sure I have my shields up. So, oh, how do you guys compete? No, you're good, Winter. You're awesome. You know, I caught you for a little bit the other day. I didn't get a chance to chat in your stream, but you know, I'm going to be looking for you. Oh, not at all. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So, questions of the day, in case you guys are just hopping in on stream, that I've got open is one: what's something you're good at, you know, or you know, what type of pet do you identify with most? It's definitely with cats. Okay. Oh, it's how well you interact and kind of. I'm trying to, you know. Well, that's great. That's great. You know, to me, I don't see this so much as just trying to do a job, but I want to really get to know you guys as you hop into chat. So I'm really trying to make sure I engage as much as I can, because how am I going to get to know you if I don't ask you questions and stuff? Oh, yelling through zombies. Oh yeah, and that's another reason why I tend to play the games that I do, because yeah, let's just these games I can actually stop, and usually I don't die most of the time if my attention goes away from the game for a moment, whether it's this or Minecraft. Minecraft can be kind of dangerous sometimes, I think I died like 3 times on my stream Sunday, but it's if you're prepared for it, it's not too terrible. Wizard101, to me it's kind of easy to stream too, because there's plenty of breaks between fights and stuff, as long as I keep myself from getting caught up in a side battle when I'm not paying attention or something, and I'm just walking through yelling at zombies. That's funny, Majors. That is hilarious. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, very, very good. Yep. So one of the things I'm super excited about, we were talking about earlier in the stream, is today is the release day for Minecraft Dungeons. That's a big game a lot of people have been looking forward to. Oh, thank you. I could use a drink. Winter? Oh, that's the way you feel about this stream? Oh, good. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, I've like I said earlier, my earliest days of playing video games with my younger brother, we had that Nintendo in our room, and I would just sit there, and not all those games were 2-player games. A lot of them were single-player games. So my experience wasn't doing 2-player games, because the games we really liked, role-playing games and stuff like that, was a lot of just taking one guy all the way through. Or you had games like Castlevania, where you were just going through a dungeon, or Mario, and I was lousy at those types of side-scrollers. So a lot of times I would just watch him, and I'd cheer him on and have some fun with that. And that's what streaming reminds me of. Streaming reminds me of sitting around with my brother, watching him play a game, harassing him, cheering him on when he's doing really, really well, trying to beat the game and stuff. And it's just bigger because we get to talk with more people now, and I think that's the best part of streaming. It's a ton of fun to do, and especially when you get to meet new people like Nico, who's out in Germany. That's just it's cool. Oh my goodness, I'm in a bad position here. Let's go ahead and get that shield back up. Oh, he still has 2,000 health. I think I need to do a reshuffle. Okay. Yes, my position is getting precarious here. Good thing I got those tower shields back. That's another reason. That's how I use my my treasure cards in questing. I usually have quite a few shields. Oh, he's going to hit me again. That's why I keep putting the shields up. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to, because Ra's not going to kill him. Really? Maybe? Should I go for it? Should I risk it? We got Ra. We got the shark. Maybe? Yeah, let's Ra him. What the heck? You only live once, right? We could always come back and I don't want to redo the thing. Okay. Well, thanks, Nico. I appreciate the interaction. You guys are the ones that are really making the stream a lot of fun, because you're bringing in different things, you're bringing in different comments, and that's what makes it fun, is you guys talking back. Because I've done plenty of streams where I've been doing a solo commentary, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's just it's a whole lot more fun when there's somebody to talk to in the stream. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Okay, well, the shark's going to help, but we didn't quite kill him off yet, My minion's doing good, but I got to keep myself alive here. Okay, he's probably going to attack me. Let's throw the tower shield on. Hopefully I can make it through another attack so I can reshuffle and keep this banter going. Yeah. Yeah, so Monstrology. Yeah, we were talking about that. You hadn't touched it. I like Monstrology. Mainly, I really like Monstrology for my Myth Wizard, because he can stack up quite a bit of minions to help him out in fights and everything. Okay, so most of your streams have been solo. Yeah, I've been there a lot. Still there sometimes. Yeah, I used to be consistent, but this is the first time I've tried to do it in many months. I think that's a big deal. Is I've been streaming for a little over a year, but half that year was me doing a single Minecraft stream a week, because that's what I had time for at the time, and I just wasn't sure how much streaming I wanted to do, so it was really kind of me just experimenting with it. And at end of March, I decided I wanted to do a really big push on the channel, and so that's when I started up my Wizard101 streaming again. Fantastic. I am still alive. Very, very good. So let's go ahead and be strategic about this. Let's go ahead and put another tower shield up. 891 health. We should be able to get this guy. Yeah, and it's been really great. I mean, we have really jumped up in subscribers and followers. So it's been a really fantastic run. Plus, I really like the format of, ooh, that's, oh my goodness. Oh, no, and of course he criticals. Of course he criticals. Thank goodness. My goodness. Okay, I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I had armor on, and that he was going to go under my armor and kick my butt, but he didn't. So I'm still alive, alive for another day. Let's go ahead and we're going to heal, just at least get a little bit more health in. Oh, good. You were an everyday after work person. I've been going for almost a year and a half. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh, very good. That's great, Majors. And of course, if I can do anything to help you out, I'm definitely there as well. But yeah, I mean, I think the thing that's really worked for me is just getting as consistent as I can, and also not trying to do it every day. I think that's a big deal. You know, when the quarantine hit, I was getting a lot of streams in just because, you know, I had all this extra time here at the house, and which is great and everything. But at the same time, you know, I think people, if they can consistently find you, even if it's only like 3 or 4 days a week, I think that's what works really, really well. Or at least it's been working really, really well for me too. Awesome. Very, very good. So, to everybody else, chat is wide open. You guys can hop in at any time. Remember, the question from the first hour was, you know, tell me something you're really good at. I would love to hear more about you guys out there and things you're really good at. It's really great to get to know you guys that way. Or if you also want to, or if you want to answer question number 2 for our second hour. Question number 2 is, you know, what pet what type of pet would you identify with the most? We got one bear in the comments, which is pretty awesome. Cat in the comments from Nico as well. Me, I've always been more of a cat person, so cats are a big deal for me. Oh my goodness, will the criticals never end? Alrighty. Yeah, so I'll give you a shout if I need some help here. I'm not doing, you know, what I find is Azteca, yeah, it is a pain to, some bosses do get really, the cheating ones get really, really tough. But for the most part, it's not that terrible of a one. Winter Nerd, a lizard, lying under a lamp, sunning yourself. Kind of like a gecko or a straight up lizard. I bet you a straight up lizard. That's cool, you know. Winter Nerd, where are you from again? Are you from Colorado? Trying to remember, I've started to get so many more people in the chat. It's not as easy to remember there. You have 2 Wizard and Azteca. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's awesome. I'll give you a hot shot, Major, because I like to work. Yeah, you're my Colorado guy. I knew it. Very, very good. So yeah, you see some lizards during the summer up there in Colorado. When I was living in New Mexico, that was lizard central down there. I'll tell you what. When we were kids, we'd go out and catch horny toads. Because I grew up in Santa Fe for quite a long time until about junior high, and then we moved down to Texas. Yeah, just some little guys. Very, very cool. Awesome. So we finally found them, and we freed them. Now, is there anything in here? See, I always like to double check and make sure I'm not missing stuff because sometimes they hide stuff. You had a blue skink in your yard the other day? Oh, awesome. That's pretty cool. That's a blue skink. Nice. Yeah, now we live here kind of like in North Texas, and it's nice, but boy, I'll tell you what, today was absolutely beautiful. I was I was over at the school this morning because I had to go, and we were doing our iPad check-in and turn-in for our students this morning, so I was outside and for the first 2 hours, so I had like the first 2-hour shift, and it was so pretty, and we had a great breeze coming in. The sun was gorgeous. Probably one of the best mornings I've had in a long time. It was just awesome. It was pretty. Okay, so now we gotta go talk to Tabai Skyrazor in the march. There he is. Okay, let's talk, guy. We found him.
Man.
Yes.
That was a truly brave thing.
Well, that's why you called on me. No, okay. There, let's keep going.
Having spoken with my men, I can tell you that there are some smoking mirror scouts camping out.
Okay, some smoking mirror scouts. How we're going. Ooh, new person in the chat. You just bought 50K gold with 24K crowns. Oh, no. Oh, poor Chris. I wouldn't have done that. But hey, everybody to their own. Oh, you're getting some really bad rains up there? That's tough. Or you'd be camping? Nice. Elysia, yes, that's my question. Why would you buy gold with your crowns?
You probably have to engage.
Oh, joking. It's a prank.
Listen to you. You
well,
know what those cold-blooded types
oh,
are
that
like.
that would definitely be one, wouldn't it? I think you get more on eBay.
You aren't cold-blooded, are you?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Awesome. Well, nice, Chris. Nice to see you in chat. Hopefully you're having a good day. Thank you for hopping in and trolling the stream. Yeah. I think that's one of the things you learn early on. Gold doesn't really get you that far. It's not all that worth it to buy into gold. You can usually, there's other ways to get gold. Sometimes patience is the best way. Okay, so we have to defeat the Smoking Mirror Scouts, which are these guys. So let's go ahead and grab these wisps, get the health back up into large, and now let's take them out. Yeah, nice. Awesome, Chris. Well, very happy to see you in chat. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day myself. And we're chatting about all sorts of fun things today, and it's wide open. So if there's something else you want to throw out there, a question, go for it. Awesome, yeah. So, so for people just joining stream, one of the things about me is I teach 8th grade science, and this is one of the things I just love to do. I love to do content creation, and although I stream 4 times a week, you can't catch me every time I stream. So if you like my content, or if you want to catch up on one, all my stream replays go to my YouTube channel as well. And on my YouTube channel, you can find some of my original content, like my Let's Play series for my Minecraft server, which we just reset on Sunday in 1.16. So we have brand new episodes that just came out today on my Let's Play, or other particular things such as let's see, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, such as my new PvP series with my death character. He's a level 10 death guy, and we're going to go through the game, level him up, as well as learn how to become a PvP champion, or at least learn not to lose as much in PvP. So hopefully that's going to be a fun series. I should have a new episode out on Wednesday with that guy. Yeah, no problem, Chris. We'll see you here in a little bit. Okay, now let's go ahead and get going with these guys. So yeah, and I encourage you to check that out. Plus I got some basic tutorials of Minecraft as well as Wizard101 that I add to periodically as well. I'm super excited because the summer's getting ready to hit, so I got some more time to do some work. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that, Chris. In fact, that reminds me, let's go ahead and give a big thanks to Elysia and Roseanne and Majors and Swift Nemesis and Mild Doo-Doo for the yeah, that's cool. That's hilarious. For all the follows today, and also I want to do another shout out to Elysia and Majors for the subs. That is awesome. You guys are fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and let's see if we get a critical. We'll be done with this fight. Let's see if we can get that critical for us here. It's only 33% though. Didn't find vengeance in my deck to throw up. Okay, yeah, so those are some things about me if you guys are just hopping in. Chat is always wide open. I don't have any restrictions. Just keep, let's just keep it PG and respectful to everybody. But good humor trolls are always fun if they're done well, just like Chris did earlier. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, very good. And, so 2 questions. I love to have a question per hour of my stream, and I should be streaming a full 3 hours today. So first hour, the question was, tell me something you're good at, because I'd like to know more about you guys. What's something you're really, really good at? And then the other question of the day, or question of the hour, which was for this hour that we are on right now, is tell me what type of pet you identify with most. Okay, Chris is back in the chat, so you're at the cap of how many people you can follow on Twitch, which is 2,000, and about 1,900 are small stream. That's awesome, Chris. Supporting the little guy, I appreciate that. My heart goes out because that's awesome. I'm a little guy. You had to unfollow someone to follow me. Well, hopefully we can keep this experience going on for quite a long time, eh, Chris? Hey? Okay, let's finish these guys off now so we can move on. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'd love to know what type of pet you connect with most. We've got some great answers in the chat. We've got lizards. We've got bears. We've got some more traditional cats. I'm a cat person. In fact, we're in the process of, hopefully this week, we'll get to the shelter. We're going to look at some cats and get ourselves a new cat for the house. Nice. Critical to the Sandstorm, which would have killed them all the first time. Maybe I should just start criticling Sandstorm. Very, very, very good. Okay, awesome. So it's great to see all the viewers up in there today. Okay, let's see here. We still need to get another one, but let's go ahead and get that wisp first before we go ahead and melee another one. Well, that's good enough. Oh, you've emailed Twitch so many times, but they don't ever get back to you. Yeah, I didn't know there was a limit to how many people you could follow, I guess. That's pretty interesting. You've got to be on Twitch a lot, Chris, to have that many follows. That's some dedicated viewership going on right there. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so Let's see here. Games I play. Let's throw that out. Oh, you have 3 cats, 4 dogs, and you love the rescues. Rescues are the best, absolutely. We used to have 2 dogs and 2 cats, but we ended up the 2 dogs were fighting so much we had to just finally make a choice between the 2 of them. Unfortunately, that was a hard day. My wife cried when we ended up taking that dog back. But the cats have always been pretty good. Unfortunately, our cat of like 10 years finally moved on last fall. She kind of disappeared, and that was sad because we've had for a long time. She was getting pretty old too, but she was an awesome cat. She would talk to you, she would sit with you, she'd stay outside, And then our little guy who kept getting himself in fights with snakes, who we thought he'd basically lost his leg, but we healed that, got that back. Got that built back on him and everything. He disappeared from us just like a month or 2 later. So we've been catless now for several months, and it's been a sad thing in my house. It's okay. It's been a while, but you know what? Pets are family. When you lose them, you feel it. You definitely feel it. Let's see if I can't critical that. You have Twitch going on your phone 24/7. You must have. You must have. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. So we're not super serious about our pets because we only got so much room, and my wife's always telling us that nobody actually helps her take care of them, so that's why we don't have a whole bunch of them, because she kind of keeps the limit down. Right now, the only pet we have in the house is my daughter's dog, Luna. Great little, let's hear, blue heeler / bulldog mix. She's hilarious. She's a sweet, sweet puppy dog. Funny one. I love cats. Cats are the best. I love the expressions they gave you, and get one of two. And usually you get one of 2 cats. You either get the cat that's always all up in your business, so they're always like all over the place, all over you. They want to sleep with you. They want to sit next to you. I mean, they always want the attention. Or you get the cat that could care less that you even exist. They'll let you pet them from time to time, but they're mainly just there to do their thing, and they know that you feed them. I don't know. To me, that's always been my 2 extremes of cats that we've always had. The cats that are all about being part of your business and love hanging out with you, or the cat that, looks at you and is like, you got the food? I mean, are you ready to go here? And then they go out there and take care of business. So it's funny. Yeah. So that's one of the places we are at with my family. Is hopefully going to get some new cats. Well, I have a cat allergy too. I know exactly what you mean. Plus I got lots of hay fever too, so I got to balance that as well. So I understand exactly where you're at with that, Chris, for sure. Now, if any of you guys are Minecraft fans, I did do a kickoff on my new server on Sunday. That's why I do all my Let's Play off. In fact, I just came off about 24 hours of doing some Minecraft Let's Play, and lots of fun. If you want to catch 6 hours of the stream on Sunday, it is on, and you can watch some shenanigans. That is uploaded to my YouTube right now. But I also just put in my latest Let's Play, which is a quick 20-minute video to kind of show you what we got started with on the first couple days of the server, and what we plan to do for the season, which is pretty exciting. Okay, now let's talk to Red Smoke.
Like a cold-blooded carnivore.
Yes, I'm pretty good at it. Oh, yeah, you love your cats, but you'd rather suffer and have cats. Yeah, I'm with you there.
You've seen the cenote, huh?
Yes, I've seen the cenote.
Many years ago, and it is time for us to return.
But the aliens invaded it.
And won't give it up.
I can understand.
Can't fight without the war challenge, and ours was stolen by the ghoul.
Mozart, turtle hunter.
Get it from his tomb?
A turtle hunter. Nice. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this for the guy, because that's what we do here in Wizard101. We are the most helpful wizard of all time. We solve everybody's problems in the world. Okay, let's see here. So let's go to Mozart, Turtle Hunter's tomb in the Mangrove Marsh. Am I still in? Yes, I'm still in the main quest. Sometimes I catch side quests and it switches when I'm not looking, so I try to make sure I'm not off on that. Okay. Yeah, see, yeah, I knew it'd be another one of these would be back here pretty quick. Very good. So let's go ahead and take down Mozart, Turtle Hunter's tomb. And, ooh, let's go grab ourselves some mushrooms on the way there. Nice. And another turn around here, and let's hop in. Okay, very, very good. Wow, we are almost at the end of hour number 2. I cannot believe that. Things have been just flying. You love cats, but your girlfriend is like deadly allergic. You know, I'm slightly I'm allergic, but not deadly allergic. So that's tough. You know. Well, Yeah. My daughter, she got married last year, and she just graduated. My oldest daughter, I got 2 daughters. My oldest daughter is the one who just graduated with her mechanical engineering degree. Okay, and let's go ahead and actually change my deck this time, because that put me in a better position to tear these guys down. Okay, and her husband he's pretty allergic to cats too, and so she cannot wait till they get out of the apartment, because he said she'd let her have an outside cat if they got out of the apartment. So she's pretty excited about that. Ooh, swell really bad. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, if I'm not watching it, like the long hair cats will get me and my eyes will swell a little bit. Not terrible, but if I have my medication, I'm usually in pretty good shape, which is just basic allergy medication for me. So I totally get it. Yeah, but yeah, she's she hasn't had a cat yet since she's moved down. She's really missing the cats that we've had in the house, because her husband is like, oh no, not an apartment. We're not having any cats in an apartment. We're not doing that around here. Yeah, so we totally understand it. Okay, so very good. Fantastic. Let's see here. Lost my train of thought. Has that ever happened to you? That happens to me on a daily basis, for sure. But yeah, I'm super excited. Hopefully within this next week, I'm going to find out if I get to teach some summer school. We're going to do a modified summer school in my district. We have selected, we've got the students lined up for how many students we're going to have, and it looks like we're going to have 10 or less in a class, and they have to be so far apart, and we're going to focus on reading and math remediation. So I'm hoping I get hired on for summer school. I usually do summer school every year, but sometimes things change, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, is to teach some summer school. But if I don't teach a summer school, my brother, he runs an air conditioning company, and he usually gives me some side work to do in air conditioning over the summer, repairing and new installations and stuff. And that's a lot of fun. In fact, he texted me today trying to figure out if I knew what hours I was doing everything with, because I think he's ready to try to put me to work, which is fantastic, because I basically use that money over the summer to pay off, to pay off credit cards. Ooh, I like this supernova spell. This is great, and we can go ahead and use it right on the guy I want to use it on. So let's go ahead and knock that Thunderhorn zombie down and see if we can't knock him out of the fight here. Oh, look at that. Yep. That's pretty much on par here, and in Avalon, whenever you see a death guy over there, you know they're going to hit you with the Grim Reaper type guy over there. I'm so glad they don't know how to stack their blades really well, at least in these dungeons, because that could just make them tough. Awesome. Okay. So let's see here. Where are we going to? Yeah, love that spell. Knocks out his aura. I think that's a really cool misspell. And really cool spell there. And I could definitely see that super useful in PvP as well. Okay. Well, Thunderhorn's almost gone, but I don't have a hit. Good, she's doing it. So let's go ahead and give Neris. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a hex on it, make sure that we kill him off. Awesome. Okay, so what else is going on today? I was just talking about how great the weather was out this morning. We had a perfect morning. It was just overcast, but the sun was coming through. Beautiful breeze of air coming through. It was super, super nice. And then just came off of about 24 hours of Minecraft on my new server, which has been a ton of fun. Or should I say my reset server for my Let's Play channel, which I absolutely love. Okay, we are not going to do a Spirit Blaze. Let's just dump both of those out of there, and let's go ahead and here, let's go ahead and put a tower shield up. There we go. Very, very good. Okay, so hey, let's throw out a Wizard 101 question, because we are playing some Wizard 101, and I'm always interested, especially when I get so many new chatters in the stream, what is your favorite school? I know, I'm playing some Balance today. It's a great school, and I'm actually really thoroughly enjoying playing Balance, but I still think my favorite school has to be my Myth Guy. My Myth Guy, definitely my favorite my favorite school here on Wizard 101. But I'd love to hear, what school do you love playing the most? Or what school did you get put in originally when you first started the game? You know, you take that test. You know, like when I took the test, I got straight into Myth, and I'll tell you what, it was so perfect for me because I'll tell you what, Myth has just been my school forever. Majors, Necromancer, that was your first, always been your favorite. You know, and I'll tell you what, you know, those Death School, that is like one of the best early schools to start with. Death is really, really good to start with. It's not super complicated to play, a lot of fun to play. Elysia, you like every school. I like them all for different reasons, but I still have my favorite. I'm with you there. I do enjoy them all. Ah, your test answer was Onyx. Very cool. Almost every time. Very nice. Yeah, I don't remember the Jewel as much, but all the other questions really put me in Myth. And I love all the myth schools. I like the early myth schools, the Troll and the one-eyed guy. Yeah. Good times. I love those spells. Those are like some of my all-time favorite spells in the game. You got fire for your first test ever. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Help being decently easy because I was 9 when I originally started playing. Yeah. Death is, you know, it's funny. The Death School is really well suited for new players because of that attack because of those different spells you can regenerate with every time. The tough part about Myth, even though I love it to death, I really didn't learn how to really run a Myth character for a few years. You know, I just never really did figure out how to be an efficient Myth character and get the most out of Myth for quite a long time. And that was my downplay with the Myth stuff. But, you know, especially, and I'll be honest with you, I think Myth was underpowered when they first rolled Myth out. And it wasn't until Minstrology came out that I think Myth really got the boost for its specialty that should have had all along. Like, I remember when back in the early game when they were pitching Myth was all about, oh, if you see a character with a minion fighting beside them, that's Myth. Yes, and, you know, you get a variety of different minions when you get Myth, but you only get to bring one minion into the fight at any one time. And honestly, if that was a specialty, I always felt it would have been wouldn't it be great if you could, like, bring up 2 minions at a time. And when they brought out Minstrology, they actually finally gave that ability to Myth, and that's I think that's what makes Myth a fun school. Is now you can solo with Myth, and you can have like 3 minions there fighting beside you in a dungeon, which is pretty awesome. Or if you're dueling with somebody, you can bring in a couple minions in really, really easy for those long extended battles. As I've been doing a lot with my daughter when she plays her Storm and I play my Myth. But we've gotten to the point where her hits are pretty big. I don't have to pull in that many minions. But I'll tell you what, there was a dungeon or two. If I didn't have those minions, we might not have survived. They were kind of tough. But yeah, Myth has always been one of my favorites. Awesome to see another Death like my other daughter, my oldest one. She started on Death, and she had so much fun with that character. Of course, she was going through her 5th and 6th grade goth phase, so she only wore black most of the time, you know. And we wouldn't buy her black nail polish, so we just had to draw a line somewhere, you know. But we weren't. Our family hasn't been a big makeup family, so we didn't have. So basically, you know, we didn't get a whole lot. We didn't get them a whole lot of makeup until high school. I think high school was when we really started messing with that with our 2 girls. But yeah, there you go. Fantastic. Okay, so just again, you know, love to hear about, especially you Wizard 101 fans, you know, what was your original school, or what school do you like to play the most? Remember, each school has its own particular advantages and disadvantages. You know, I mean, you can try to play them all the same way, and you know, I know some people that do. In fact, some of the gameplay I see when I play, you know, I see them playing each wizard the same, but wizards really different classes of wizards really come into their own in 2 main parts of the game. When you are doing solo stuff like this, and you're having to think your way around certain bosses because of the school that you're fighting against, and you gotta find that right balance where you can do it. And another place where the classes really come out on their own is when you're doing those really big dungeons where you really need 4 people to be as successful as you possibly can in them. You know. Ooh, looks Judgment has made an appearance. Let's go and chunk Supernova. We're going to go ahead and power up Judgment for a little bit here. Okay, so yeah, like for instance, you know, my highest level wizard. Gosh, I've got an itchy nose here. Tell you what, I can tell that the pollen is in the air. I'm going to have to get some. I'm going to have to get some allergy medicine here after the stream. But talking about Storm Wizards, like for instance, my Storm Wizard and my Balance Wizard, I play them entirely different. You know, with my Balance Wizard, it's not so much about going for the quick kill; it's about setting yourself up for the kill. And it takes some time, you know, and having a good minion is super, super important, I think, to be successful here at the Balance. Plus, you know, taking advantage of shields and stuff are super useful. I find I don't have to do them that much because one of the nice things about Balance is they are a really well-balanced character because you actually have fairly good healing spells that actually really work for you. And I'll tell you what, when I turned the corner with my Storm guy and got my first healing spell, you know, the random one where sometimes you get healed 50, 100, it's like 100, 500 or 1,000, something like that. Yeah, I remember getting that first spell, and it was like, I was just so thankful. It was actually a healing spell for my Storm guy, and that saved my life on multiple occasions. It was very, very cool. Ooh, we are almost ready for a max level Judgment hit. Let's go ahead and put up Vengeance so we can go ahead and get a critical on this guy. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I don't have a life shield. Well, that's okay. Ooh, that wasn't that big of a hit to take. But yeah, like my Storm guy, you know, the strategy with my Storm guy is keep myself awake long enough so I can do a really, really big hit. You know, keep myself alive long enough so I can do a really big hit. And so sometimes I'm, you know, one strategy that I use with all my wizards is my treasure card strategy. Like when I'm doing solo stuff like this, my treasure card strategy is all about using shields. Yep. So as opposed to filling my deck up with some of my different shields, and you know the shields for a Balance Wizard are pretty decent because you got those, because you've got your elemental shields and you've got your spirit shields, and they're actually really, really pretty good. The thing is that those shields bloat your deck. And I'll be honest with you, when I want to cast a shield, I want that shield ready to go. I don't want to be waiting on that shield or hoping that shield will show up in my deck. So that's why I do shields in my treasure cards, because I find that as far as being able to do a big hit, I don't need treasure cards for that because I've got great spells already in my deck. Like for instance, for my Balance guy, I've got Judgment. When I load her up fully on pips, get a critical, and have my blades in there, she's pretty hard to. She brings it. She brings it nice. There you go, and we are finished. So that's usually my strategy is for my side deck. I usually have tons of shields because when I want a shield, I want the shield now. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect that war challenge. Fantastic. Got it. Going on.
The war challenge appears to be a fancy shield.
Bundle of arrows arranged symbolically. It's half buried in the blood pools.
It's a bit slimy, but you figure the smoking mirrors can be the ones to clean it up.
Yeah, we'll let them clean it up, you know. Let them make sure nothing's hiding up here. Yeah, because, a fish basket. We'll take the fish basket. Why not? I love finding things in these dungeon areas. Plus, you know, I'm always doing those side quests. So like right now I'm looking for those flying saucers or some of those other things they have me looking for right now. And I hate missing those in a dungeon, so I always like to go and look around whenever I happen to be inside them. Ooh, more mushrooms. Gotta like the mushrooms. Okay. Fantastic. So, very good. So let me just throw out a few things. We are getting ready to change to hour number 3, so a new question will be brought up here in just a little bit. Okay. Okay, so hey, so if any of you guys like Minecraft, I'd encourage you to check out my YouTube channel. It has my Let's Play on it, and that's been going on for 3 years now. We are on season 3 of my Let's Play. Oh, lots of chat jumped in. Okay, so what are your PC specs? Okay, so when I decided to start doing this content creation thing, which was about I guess we're on 2 years. Okay, so it's been 2 years. I went ahead and built this computer from scratch, and basically what I'm running is I'm running an AMD Ryzen 2700X, okay, which is Ryzen's second generation on an X370 board, I believe, which has been fantastic. I mean, it's just been absolutely good, an MSI board. And I've got a GTX 1080 card for my graphics card, which is still a super hugely powerful card. I haven't really been playing games where RTX makes any bit of a difference, so I haven't had a reason to look at upgrades for a card. I might start looking here pretty soon, especially if they roll that new RTX update to Minecraft, because I'll tell you what, the RTX shader stuff on Minecraft, that stuff is awesome. But they're still working on that. So, or at least it's open for Windows 10, but it's not Java, and I'm a Java player. I'm running with 16 megabytes of RAM, and my RAM is clocked up to 3200, so it's pretty fast RAM, which Ryzen takes real advantage of. So that's the combination of that. I do run an M.2 drive as my main boot drive, so my computer's ultra fast and popping up and down. And then I have all my games on a regular drive, which works out really well, because I'm still with Minecraft and with this game, I'm still pretty much limited to how quickly the update downloads anyways. Oh, I got stuck in a fight. Okay, so those are my PC specs in a nutshell. And I do stream and play off of the same PC, so I just run a single PC. There are shaders for Java. You just need Optifine installed. Yes, absolutely. And I do run shaders when I'm running a release that has shaders on it, for sure. I'm with you there, Elysia. I tend to, I don't know, I bounce between the Seuss shaders and Silder shaders. Those are the ones I usually use, and they're great. I love the way the shaders look. But the RTX just takes it up a notch. So I'm kind of hoping that we'll have an RTX version for Java here as well. So I'm kind of looking for that. But unfortunately, that means I gotta start looking at an RTX card. So I'm kind of interested to see this fall. They've got new graphic cards from both NVIDIA and from AMD coming out this fall. So I'm pretty excited for that. Use Silder's Extreme. Yeah, I do like the Silder stuff. The thing that I look for in a good shader is does the water look nice? Because water's pretty big deal for me in shaders. And what's the other thing that I like to look for when I'm picking out a set of shaders? Do I have a whole lot of glitches? Like the last set of shaders I was using weren't doing my banners right, you know. So that's always the challenge with shaders is, are they going to have any bugs that are kind of annoying? Like, for instance, whenever I went into a house where I had banners in, it seemed like I was in a disco because they were strobing. My banners were constantly strobing at me. And I think I was running Silders? No, I was running Seuss that time, so I think I'll probably go back and try another set. But honestly, I probably won't be doing shaders for a while, just for the simple reason that right now, when we kicked our server off Sunday, we are running in the latest snapshot. And I'll tell you what, the new snapshots are so stable. I mean, yeah, they got bugs in them because, heck, they're snapshots, right? But, I'll tell you what, for running a server and like we had many times, 10, 12 people running at the same time on the server was awesome. I mean, it was keeping up. We had moments where there was a lag here, a lag there, but for the most part, the lag was really, really playable, and it was a ton of fun. So I was pretty happy with the server performance this weekend because I've had the biggest kickoff for Season 3 that I've ever had since I've been doing my Let's Play, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So if you guys like Minecraft, I'd encourage you to check out my YouTube channel. And if you do go to my YouTube channel, I would love it if you subscribed. And if you watch any videos, you go ahead and give me those likes because it really does help out the channel and help me out, as well as I'm trying to make sure I have good diversity in content. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can't get another hit all spell here really quick. Awesome. Very, very good. So it is now 5 o'clock. It is now 5 o'clock. And just as a recap, so the first hour we had a question that was basically for you guys. It was telling me what is something that you're really good at, because I'd love to know something that you guys are really, really good at. The other question that I threw out there is if you had a pet, or what type of pet represents you the most. And we've got lots of great answers from like lizards and from Not you, not you, not you, not you. We'll take you. From lizards to cats to bears. The bear is pretty awesome. That was a great answer. To a lot of other things. So, as far as for the last hour, okay, what's going to be our big question for the last hour? Okay, and this is probably going to apply to people that like to read. I know not everybody likes to read, but I'm a big reader. I read lots of books, and you know, what is your all-time favorite book? And it could be anything. It's just a great question because I'd like to know what type of books you guys read, or if you guys read at all. It's okay. Reading's not an end-all be-all, but it's something that I enjoy a lot. If you had to pick your favorite all-time book that you just love, that you would actually go back and reread if you had a chance, and I'll tell you what, that's a pretty big thing because I don't reread books myself, hardly at all. What is your favorite all-time book? That's what I'd like to know this last hour. If you have a favorite all-time book, I would love to hear what it is. So this question is designed for you readers out there. I would love to get to know more of you guys because I'm a big reader, and I think that's one thing I don't talk a whole lot about is some of the books that I read, but I love going through and reading. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a big the stuff I like to read, it's fantasy and science fiction. Now, I don't mind a good suspense thriller. Like I just finished a series by Robert Ludlum that was a lot of fun about this FBI agent that I thought was really, really great. You know, so I'm not against reading some really good real life fiction and stuff or suspense stuff, but I'm a big fantasy guy. Yeah, I love reading fantasy and stuff. So hopefully that answers your questions about my computers there, Elysia. Does that make sense, all that? I'll clarify any of it if you want. But I'll tell you what, this processor has been absolutely fantastic. It's 8 cores, 16 thread, and it allows me to do the streaming and the playing all in the same. There we go. Fantastic.
Opens easily.
I like it when it opens easily. And we are in the Tula Village. Let's go ahead and actually get my melee deck back on, because that's probably the fight I'm going to be in next. Okay, so we are in the Tula Village, and nope, that's not a pearl. It looks like a pearl. It faked me out. It wasn't a pearl. Okay, so, and they're all over the place, too. Okay, now that I've got my stuff, we got to defeat Obsidian Beaks. Okay, let's defeat the Obsidian Beak. Oh, they're balanced, guys. Okay, we need a different deck for that. So, for my balanced melee deck, yeah, let's go ahead and do, is it this one? Yeah, it was that one. Okay, let's go back. Yep, this is the one we're going to use. And yeah, okay. Very good. So let's go ahead and take care of these Obsidian Beaks here. Very, very good. Okay. Yep. So reviewing questions for the hour. First hour question was, tell me something you're good at. I would love to know something that you are really good at. Second question hour, tell me what pet represents you, or what type of pet or what type of animal represents you the best. And third question is, what is your all-time favorite book? A book that you would actually not mind picking up and rereading again if you got a chance, or you've already reread it multiple times. My oldest daughter, she's an amazing reader. She would reread things 3 and 4 times. I mean, that's never me. I never had time for that, you know. But boy, that was her. Like I'm more of the type of reader where I pick a book up, I read it, and I'm done. I don't go back to it, except for a couple of series that are just absolutely fantastic that I have reread. Believe it or not, I've actually reread a series before, so that's something that's pretty awesome. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and set myself up with a Blade Storm, and then we'll go ahead and start hitting these guys with some stuff. Very, very good. Okay. For some of you who are just joining the stream, it's awesome to see you guys. In fact, let me give a shout out because we have some awesome new follows from Chris, from Elysia, from Rosanth, from Majors, and from Swift, Nemesis, and Mildew. Thank you guys so much for the follows. And I do a special shout out to Elysia and for Majors for the subscriptions today. You guys are awesome. I so much appreciate the subscriptions. That's a big deal in my world as a newer streamer who's trying to build up their audience. Very awesome to see you guys. A little bit about me. I am a science teacher. I have been teaching science for several years now. This is my second career. I used to work for a company called Guitar Center, and I was a store manager. I was a recording and live sound specialist. and I did that for many years. Got to meet some great musicians like oh, I forgot his name, but the lead guitarist from Cheap Trick. I remember in a store I ran in Albuquerque, we had Steven Seagal, the movie actor, come through and look at some guitars and stuff. So it was a fun place to work. So I have some old stories like that are all pretty neat from my days working at Guitar Center. Plus, that was a good 12 years of my life. I actually ran a piano store for a year, believe it or not. I sold pianos. That was a lot of fun. I've been playing music and writing music for years and years and years and years. And, teaching is what I do now, and it's something that I really enjoy. It's fun mixing it up with my students and challenging them to get better year after year after year. So those are some basics. I do stream 4 times a week. I have 2 streams, which are my Balance Wizard, which you're seeing right now. There we go. That's how it's done. Fantastic. Sorry, got really excited there at the game there. And I have 2 streams, which is part of my Let's Play Minecraft series. And we are now just kicked off the 3rd season of my Let's Play Minecraft series. I've been playing on. We just reset the world for 1.16 because that huge update is coming. We're playing in a snapshot, which has been really awesome. The snapshot has been so good, so I cannot wait for the full release here. And I feel like we're getting closer and closer to that full release in Minecraft. So I do stream 4 times a week. Wizard101 is always going to be Tuesday afternoons and Saturday mornings, and my Minecraft stream is on Friday nights and Sunday afternoons. Got a lot of time to do that. So those are 2 streams I enjoy. I sometimes do some extra little streams, like I do plan to do another stream either probably, I don't know, it could be Wednesday or Thursday, either tomorrow or Thursday, because I am stoked about getting to play Minecraft Dungeons, which has just got its full release out today. In fact, I was really debating whether to play some Dungeons today, but I'm so happy I went with Wizard101 because I've gotten to meet so many brand new people today in stream, and it's been absolutely fantastic. As far as chat is wide open. I encourage anybody who wants to engage in some word interaction to hop in the chat. I don't care what you bring up, or you can answer some of the questions or some of the things I've been throwing out there. So if you want to talk some Wizard101, we have a Wizard101 question that we've been going on, and it's one of my favorite Wizard101 questions to ask is like, which school did you start off with? Was that from the test, or what is your favorite school in Wizard101? Because I don't know, I just love to know about that. Like my favorite school and the school that I started off with was Myth, and I've been playing my Myth guy since 2008, because I've been playing this game since 2008, believe it or not. And I've gone back and forth a lot of times over there. Oh, tit for tat there, will ya? Well, I think we can go ahead and then tat you back then. Let's take you down, Obsidian Beak. So that's how long I've been playing this game off and on. Now, as far as max wizards go, yes, I've maxed wizards out at different levels, but I don't have a current 130 max wizard, and that's one of the reasons why I'm playing the balance guy. We started him in March, and we are playing on stream all. Yes, we are going through, and we are going through the entire main quest line just on stream with my wizard Kieran Sandhammer, which has been an exciting thing. We started this back at the end of March, or middle of March. Actually, yeah, kind of middle of March. And it's been one heck of a fantastic run. I've been really enjoying playing Balance, even though Myth is my home school. But I haven't been playing with my Myth guy a whole lot because I do dual questing with my Myth with my youngest daughter. Oh, Eliza's back there. What level is your Myth? My Myth right now is sitting right at about level 70. Yeah, level 72, I believe, in what do you call that place? Zafaria. Yep. And the reason why we're stuck there is because since I'm since we're like duoing it with my daughter, she has a Storm, I have a Myth. I'm kind of a slave to her schedule when she has time to play and to do it. And she's been pretty busy with work, so it's been kind of hard getting a good schedule with her. Yeah, but he's about 72, and I love my current Myth guy. Fantastic. In fact, if I wasn't doing it, I'd start soloing him again because, when I first, and this is my second Myth Wizard. My first Myth Wizard was the first original wizard I started back in 2008, and I got him all the way up to like level 70 something, and because those were the levels that I could max out at the time over the years. But I really didn't know what I was doing with my myth character, because I'll be honest with you, if we had to talk about some of the most complicated schools to try to play in Wizard 101, you know, I do count myth as one of the more complicated schools to play, especially to play it well on a solo stage, because of how to use all the different stats in the game. So right now, my current myth I'm super proud of. I love playing that guy, especially with Monstrology, because I think Monstrology is the thing that really makes myth an amazing character to play. Because if you take full advantage of the Monstrology mechanic, then you can actually do some things that I really think myth should have had all along in the game, and makes him a very competitive character to play. Now, yeah, so he's sitting over there, and believe it or not, you know, my other two, I got my Ice and my Fire Wizard, they're sitting in Avalon right now. I haven't played with those guys for a while. I'm sure I'll get back to them, because I do want to max those wizards out at some point. I'm just putting all my attention right now on this guy. Boy, this one's going a little bit longer, but it's okay. And yeah, then I've got my Death Wizard who's sitting down in Wizard City, because he's my new he's my new PvP experiment, and so I'm doing a Let's Play with my Death Wizard, all about learning how to PvP here in Wizard 101, and hopefully I'll get to some success where I might actually earn some ranks. So I'm kind of looking towards that. I know a lot of the advice I've gotten recently on PvPing my Death guy is to get into some tournaments. You know, so that's going to be the next goal. I'm going to do some tournaments with my Death Wizard, and we're going to do some PvP action, and that is on my YouTube channel if you want to catch any of that. Tack Assassin. Never thought I'd see a guy like you playing Wiz. Oh, I think you'd be surprised how many adults actually play Wiz. You know, the game has actually been around now. We are on, well, we had our 10th year anniversary, I guess, back in 2018, right? That was a 10-year anniversary for Wiz. So the game's been around for 12 years. So if you take some junior high kids that started playing it 10 years ago, guess where they're at? They're adults now, and there's a ton of them playing Wiz. It actually amazes me how many of them do. Yeah, you played since 2009, Elisa? Yeah, absolutely. And there's adults, and you know, even when I was playing back in 2008 and 2009, like I played my what you call it, wizard. I played my Myth Wizard with my first daughter, who just graduated college with her mechanical engineering degree. But I also had an Ice Wizard that I played on the side, and my Ice Wizard I played with adults I would find in the game that were just a ton of fun to play with. Hey, Majors is back. Just thought I should add. Oh, you have 3 finished Ice Storm and Death. That's awesome. Fire at the end of Chrysalis. Dude, you're just kicking it, aren't you? You've been around since 2012. Nice. Good job, Tack Assassin. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who are right in your case right now, Tack Assassin, who are young adults and are playing a lot. Thank you so much for the follow. Awesome. I appreciate that. But yeah, you started as a child major. I started because my daughter begged me to play. And so, you know, she was at an age that I didn't want her getting online and playing by herself. And so I got on to play with her just so I could make sure that the environment was safe and it was a safe place for her to go and have fun. And it turned into something I've been playing off and on now for the last 10 years or so. So it's been pretty awesome. And since Tack Assassin gave me the follow, I'm going to take this moment to say thank you everybody who have followed on the stream, from Tack Assassin to Chris to Lysia to Rosanth to Majors, as well as the first 2 at the first hour, Swift Nemesis and Maldu. I appreciate you guys for the follows. It's really encouraging. It's a lot of fun. Also, I want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers, especially our 2 new subscribers today, which include Majors and Elysia. You guys are awesome. You guys help me. You guys are very encouraging for a content creator. That's pretty cool. Okay, so, let's see here. What's they doing? There we go. Yeah, so this has been a long-term game for me, and I know a lot of people just like Tack Assassin and Major who have played it for a long time, and you know, they, like everybody else, they've probably taken breaks from it here and there, but they're getting back into it. It's having a lot of fun with it. Okay, well, we'll catch you later. You know, get out there while it's dry, right? Yeah, well, come back here. I'm going to definitely at least be on for the next 45 minutes, and depending on how I'm feeling, I might go on a little bit longer, but I do have some schoolwork I got to put grades in for later. So, you should make some more tier 1 emotes. Yeah, I plan on doing it. I think I need to find some. I'm actually think I'm going to hire somebody because I'm not a big art person. I was just trying to. I started my hand on that, Elysia, just to try to get started with that. And I think for my first try, for me being a novice at pixel art, I thought I did okay. But I'm looking for somebody who's good at art to try to do one for me. So I'm going to be looking into that pretty soon. Thank you so much for the feedback, Elysia. I appreciate that. I'm going to get some of those things going up pretty quick because that's pretty important to me. Is I want you guys, especially if you're subscribing, to have a good experience. Okay, you have 130 fire, which is your first ever wizard, and now you're working on your life. That's pretty awesome, Tack Assassin. Nice. Very, very good. Me, I actually missed a little while, and so I think the last max wizard I got was my Storm to level 90, and then I didn't play for a while, and a whole bunch of updates come out, and suddenly the max level wizard now is 130. So it's like, oh boy, I got some work to do. Oh, you have a few friends you can recommend you. Lots of people in the arts section. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind as far as it's a good trade of stuff. But yeah, Majors, you know, I'm understanding some of my limitations, and it's great since I'm actually starting to get some momentum here. You know, I want to go ahead and I don't mind paying for somebody who can actually do a good job on it, and so that's kind of where I'm at. So you managed to get Pigsy from packs in your life? That's pretty good. Pigsy's an awesome card. You know, I know the spell for my myth that made the huge difference when I got it was Ninja Pigs. I went ahead and I farmed that guy that you have to fight in Mushu to get Ninja Pigs. And I'll tell you what, that was a long series of fights. I think it took me, I think I farmed him 30 times to finally get Ninja Pigs. But I'll tell you what, Ninja Pigs, when you pick that up in Mushu, that's one heck of an awesome spell to have for a myth guy. I mean, it's the right amount of pips with the right amount of punch. Pretty good stuff there. Oh, yeah, you're set. Okay. Here, a few old school Wiz groups. I heard that there are a new world out in August. Never fully said if it's a thing, but it's been really heavily hinted. Yeah, I've been hearing that as well, Majors, as far as a new world coming out this summer. I'd be super excited for that. I would love it if they brought a new world out, that it would start a new arc. That's what my hope is. And we maybe get a new level cap with some new awesome spells and stuff. I mean, that would be my hope, Majors, is if they do bring a new world out, they roll out the rest too. Oh, you have a level 53 Myth in Celestia. That's awesome, Elysia. Very, very cool. And you help people farm so many areas for spells and got spells I didn't need. Yeah, I know. I've been there too. Too, Tack Assassin.
We have no right to Tula Village. They abandoned this area.
I get. Well, yeah, I know. Okay, so we got to make peace here in Wizard101, right? That's what we're doing. We're the peacemakers. Ah, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, since it's been almost 2 years since Imperia Part 1. Yeah, then they finished Imperia out, right? Okay, cup, hands, catch of the day, goat, monk, and more. Yep. Now, we were actually talking about this on a stream the other day. You know, like, for instance, if we did get a new world, what would be some of the things you'd want to see? And I'll tell you what I would like to see. I don't think I'll get it. But I'm going to tell you guys what I would like to see if they did a third arc, okay? Because what I would love Wizard1 to do is to continue to go back in their lore that they've been building for these last 13 years and build on some of those unanswered questions, okay? And, oh, you're trying to get a max account before he comes out? Good for you. Oh, catch the day, monk and more. Yeah, like, for instance, if they start a new arc, this is what I wish it would be. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Here is my hope and dream, which will probably not come true. But I would like for them to hearken all the way back to the Gobblers. So if we remember, the Gobblers were chased out of their world early on, and that's why they ended up in.
I do not know who you are.
Of course you don't. I would like to have an arc that focuses on what the big evil was that drove the Gobblers out of their world. And that could be easily a multi-world arc where you're chasing down this evil to try to figure out what caused the Gobblers to be so afraid and so fearful that they would run from their lives, from their old world, to go eat a brand new world. But it's only in the writing and planning stages. I wouldn't doubt it, but that's what I'd like to see. Like, if they were doing it, I would love to see an arc starting with the Gobbler homeworld and going from there. Because I mean, it would be awesome, wouldn't it? I mean, let's go back to some of the original lore that they started with at the beginning of the game with questions they just left unanswered. I mean, as opposed to coming up with another big bad. I think the last, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't even done the third arc yet, okay? But I think they've really done the big bads pretty good, so it'd be nice to go to something really interesting and new, and I think that would be a great boost to the community as well. I think it'd get a lot of people playing again. But that'd be my opinion. If they were to do another arc, I would love to see that be that'd be their fourth arc. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? I mean, I think the Gobblers were something that they put in there, and they just had it in for that one section, and I think they could have done so much more with it. And you know what? I think they left it open that they could do more with it. I'd just like to see it again. That would love just to hear their voices again. Yeah. I mean, some people like the Gobblers, some people don't. But even if it's just a jumping off point, you go to their home world and you get to see where that goes on, I think that'd be fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Stop nerfing the bosses, make them all harder.
Then give it back to the Azteca soul.
I don't know. I've been hearing it both ways. I heard one of the things that they're doing is that they're looking at adjusting, say, the Shadow Pip spells, because the Shadow Pip spells have gone pretty OP from what I hear. Now, this is coming from somebody who's never gone a Shadow Pip spell. It's probably going to be this is probably going to be my first wizard with Shadow Pips eventually here. But I've heard that that's one of the things that they're adjusting. Storm Titan, yeah, Storm Titan's awesome. However, okay.
You also have to defeat his personal guard, the
Okay.
left talons of the sky,
Okay,
to
so-
make sure he isn't alerted in advance.
Okay, so I have been talking so much. I'm like okay, I gotta go grab 6 of these orbs now. Okay, now I know. Okay, here's the game. Yeah, I'm playing a game still. Am I not? Okay, so let's go ahead and get these orbs, and then we're gonna go in and sneak up on this. I guess this guy here and get this taken care of. Yeah. Anyways, that's just my thought. I would love to see something like that. Thank you, Majors. Okay. Yes, I'll eventually find some agave. But what am I supposed to do? I gotta collect some more orbs. More orbs. I need more orbs. Let me get. Okay, can't go that way. Very good. Same with Medulla. Yeah. Now, see, I haven't gone there yet. Whoop. So I'm trying to keep as much of the later storyline version for me because it's going to be my first time going through it. Like Chrysalis, I'm only so far in Chrysalis and I haven't gone through most of the storyline, so I'm super excited about that. Okay, so I have to defeat Left Talon of Sky and Mangrove. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, they're all balanced too. Okay, let's go beat these guys real quick. So I'm pretty excited to get my wizard up to level 130 so I can do some of those later dungeons. I can't wait to get to level 100 and get my first set of Darkmoor gear. Yeah, that's kind of something that I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, for me, I guess I'm excited about because right now going through Azteca, I haven't played Azteca for a few years, so it's like almost new content again for me because it's been so long since I've been through it, and then everything after Azteca is all brand new for me, so it's going to be like going through it for the first time. So I'm really excited. You think the Dragoon gear is just OP for the amount of health all the Imperium mobs get. Okay. So are you doing this solo, or do you have a team that you quest with? Okay, good question, Tack Assassin. So I've primarily been doing this guy with solo, but if there happens to be somebody who has a wizard on level with me and you want to quest on stream with me as long as you're on level with me, I highly encourage that because I think it's more fun to play with others. The thing that I don't want, sorry, my nose is just killing me. The thing that I don't want is I don't want carries. From time to time, if I'm in a really tough boss and all I can get is a carry to help me out, I'll take that, because I want to get through the boss and everything. But I really like to experience the fights with these guys and work through them. And again, like I said, if there's somebody who is on level with me and wants to play with me, I'm all for that during stream and stuff. It's just because I don't power through my wizards. A lot of times, guys I'll level up with one day, they're already like a world past me by the next time I stream. So it's kind of tough sometimes. Okay, so they need to make the bosses and mobs heavier. Okay, that's a good opinion, Majors. I don't know. I haven't played a whole lot of the higher-end bosses, so I guess if it needs to either be some sort of nerfing of the spells or making the bosses a little more challenging, I think I can see that point quite well there. Okay, so if you're going to go farther than here, my life is just behind you. Well, yeah, maybe I can catch you then, Majors. Yeah, I do not mind at all questing with people that are on level with me. It makes it go a little bit faster, for sure, and it's a lot of fun. Your life is in Dragoon still? That's pretty. Oh, is in Dragon. Ah, okay, that's cool. So your life is in Dragon. Majors is just a little bit behind me. Well, maybe by next stream we can like team up if you don't power through it. Then there, Majors. That'd be a lot of fun. I think playing with people is a lot of fun. Heck, and if you want to, we can do a dual stream too, Majors. And my next stream for this guy is going to be Saturday around 11. Okay, Ellie's going to AFK a bit, so you may port for a quest after you collect. Okay, no problem. Okay, so you're questing... okay, you finally got your last was out of Dragon a few weeks ago. I'm getting ready to send a guy through Dragon. My death guy is getting ready to go all the way through it. You know what? Let's see here. I bet you I can finish this if I throw a feint on him. Let's do it this way. Yeah, wrong guy. it's fine, Ellie Death Talon. Okay. No problem. Let's go ahead and give her a shout back. Oh, no, not that. Oh, man, I got to do my farming for today, too. Let's see here. No problem. Yeah, I think she was on my level at one point, and I think she's actually zooming past me at the moment. But yeah, see, since I play primarily with trying to get all the quests. That's kind of the focus I do. And again, I mean, I don't. Again, for trying to, if you're grinding a thing over and over again, like if you're working waterworks, I don't mind if carries jump in on those if I'm farming a really tough thing, because I just want to get through it as quick as possible. But for the actual main quest and everything, I do like to experience it and go through it. Zenga is in the house. So happy to see Mr. Zenga from Europe. Awesome. Very nice to see you there. Okay, well, Majors, I'll see you later. I hope you have a great time. If I don't see you streaming, I'm going to start if I don't see you again in this stream, I'll start watching for you, and then my next Wizard101 stream is Saturday morning. Otherwise, you can always catch me on Minecraft on Friday afternoon, which will be a ton of fun because there's all sorts of antics going on trying to survive in the new world. Very good. Okay, Tech Assassin, you're going to be honest. You are the... Oh, well, I'm trying to have a lot of fun with Wiz. I'm trying to explore all the things that I like about the game, And honestly, it's such an easy game to talk with people, too. I think that's why I like streaming Wiz, is because it's really easy to talk to people about it and have some fun with that, as well as get to know the people in your stream. It's not like a shooter where, everything's, hands sweating and you're trying to not die and get shot and you're trying to take a shot. Like I streamed Fortnite a little while, about a year ago, and I'll tell you what, those were, those wore me out. Okay, well, but thank you so much. I do appreciate that, Tech Assassin. Thank you for being in there. Elysia, okay, you have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you again on another stream. I'm going to be watching your channel as well. Yeah, I thank you so much. You too, Majors. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely be on Friday and Saturday. I stick to my schedule pretty strong, and if I make any changes, I usually give some good updates on that so everybody knows about it. The only thing that might change my schedule over the summers if I end up doing some air conditioning work, but that just means I'll probably be more on the evenings and less in the afternoons, unfortunately. But you guys have a great day and an awesome night. Thank you so much. Zengai, hopefully you're having a great day. It's so happy to see you back on stream. And Tech Assassin, dude, you chatting back to me, that's what makes the streams fun, is you guys interacting and having some fun, because I think that's what makes it entertaining. Because I think I was telling this about, I think I mentioned this earlier, is what streaming reminds me of. Okay, like we're different generations. Back when me and my brother were in junior high and high school, we got a Nintendo, and that was a pretty big deal. And I can just remember sitting there for hours, him playing a game that he's good at, and me doing commentary and us bantering off of each other, or when we'd have friends over, or there'd be a group of us at a friend's house, and we'd all be playing video games back and forth over. And I think that's really what Twitch does, is it's taking that concept of hanging out and watching a video game to the whole next level of where you can actually engage people while you're playing the game and talking about something you're all excited or all engaged with as well, so you can interact with each other and share information, and I find it almost doesn't really matter how old you are, because we all have a similar interest, and it makes it a lot of fun. And then getting to know each other a little bit better just turns it up a notch. And so it's been great experience for me, and growing the stream has been tons of fun. Oh, Zenga, so you join the stream for a bit as I will go. Oh, yes, I know it's late where you're at, Zenga. Oh, you're getting close to Shadow Pips. Man, I am jealous of you. That's awesome. Ah, World of Warcraft player. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I played I did a little starter quest in World of Warcraft. I thought it was pretty cool. I just never got into it. And when I was doing these subscription type games and everything, we ended up on Wizard101 mainly because of my daughter. She back in 2008, 2009, she kept watching the commercials. Dad, we got to play this. Can we play this? And you know, I was leery of letting her be on an online game. I wanted to make sure that she was going to be safe and everything. So we went ahead and so I went ahead and made an account and played with her, and we got through like the first series of stuff, and then we bought crowns and we bought the next few areas, and then we figured out, hey, you know what, this is so much fun. We went ahead and got memberships, and we've been memberships on and off for the last 10 years, and that's what got us into it. And you know, I love Wiz. It's great. You have 2 more dungeons and Shadow Pips. That's awesome, Zanga. Congratulations. I cannot wait to get up there and get a wizard with Shadow Pips. Oh, Attack Assassin, your boyfriend got you into the game. You've been loving it? Yeah, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the commercials, I remember that, yeah. And, well, you know what, and they were doing that at the perfect time when they were really pushing the commercials. That was when Harry Potter was at its super height. Everybody was reading Harry Potter. I mean, they came out at the best possible time they could to promote their whole wizarding school, right? And I love the fact that they weren't copying Harry Potter, that they totally created a very unique experience on itself. I think that's one of the things I really like about Wiz, is that it's not a copy of Harry Potter. It's on its own. Well, good luck, Zenga. You have a great day. It's fantastic. I'm going to get there, too. I'm going to catch it. And then when you really start digging into Wizard, and this is why I'm a big side quester, is because they love to bring in all sorts of neat pop culture stuff all over the place. You know, like, for instance, we just finished Avalon, and if you watch Avalon, more than half of the characters in Avalon are named after British musicians like Jimmy Page, you know, and all those different characters, especially if you're big into music and stuff like I am. So it's just so much fun to see all the different pop culture stuff that they bring into the game over and over and over again. And I think that's what I love about it. Plus, when you start getting into it and you start seeing the artwork, especially like I was talking earlier in the stream, how much I just absolutely love the artwork that we have here in Azteca, and I think that's why Azteca is one of my top worlds, because I love the designs of the dinosaurs and the parrots. I really enjoy the jungles. I think it's the best looking jungles they have on the game is sitting here in Azteca. It's one of my favorite worlds. It's a neat place to be. You need to complete Azteca and 105 quests to get up there. I know. I'm going to get there, Zanga. We're going to get there. The Selena Gomez event. Yeah, I do remember that. There's, yeah. Well, you know, and you can still go to Grizzleheim and see what's his name, Jonah, that one of the Jonas brothers there, who's still like doing his hand thing, and that's been there for a long time. That's been there since I can't remember how long that's been there. But I think you know, all the pop culture stuff is a lot of fun. You know, I've always been a really big Doctor Who fan because I started watching Doctor Who when I was little. When they had the 4th Doctor, he's always been my Doctor. And you probably don't know what I'm talking. A lot of you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I've been watching Doctor Who forever, and I absolutely love that. Like when I was looking at the commercial for the new what do you call it? Oh, for the new Croc gauntlet, I guess. Yeah, that's what they're calling it, the new Croc gauntlet. And they went ahead and took the latest Doctor and brought her in as the narrator and everything for the Professor, and reworked her for that part of pop culture. I thought it was fantastic. It was really, really cool. I could probably get there in like 4 to 5 days. You're right, Zenga, but you know I don't play that way. Zenga, go sleep, sir. I hope you have a great evening. Great evening. I understand the grind. I played 24 hours of Minecraft in the last 2 days. I'm with you there.
Good work.
Okay.
I can't believe you removed them all so quickly.
I did what I could, right? It didn't seem that quick to me, but we got them done.
Still has a stash of orbs. Before
awesome.
He learns what we've done, bully your way past the guard.
Okay, so we got to bully our way past the guard. We're good at that.
Destroy any orbs of the throne you find.
Okay, we got to destroy the orbs.
For Kakish Nine Shadows and chat if you are able to defeat that crazy shaman. I can then negotiate a proper war with the
Okay,
smoking
so let's see here.
You again? Are you the one at the center of all that commotion I
Uh-huh.
heard? I have to go warn Cackwick's 9 Shadows.
Okay, so before I go in here, because I'm not sure how many things here, we're going to go ahead and mark this location. We're going to go home and fill up my potions, because I don't want to go in there and realize I need more than one potion because of the way the fights are arranged. Because we're kind of at that point where the dungeons are getting challenging enough. You need to think about this stuff before you get in. Okay, so you're and your friend. You grind. Oh, okay. Green. We grinded so much that we finished Imperial Part 2 in a day. That is a grind. I'll tell you what. That's some work, Tack Assassin. That is awesome. That's some hard work. You know, Zenga. He's hilarious. He's funny. He's I forgot what part of Europe he's from, but he's an interesting character. He's always grinding something. He also he's also playing with me on my Let's Play server, and he's quite interesting when he gets on. He's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm super excited of getting into some of the other worlds. I mean, I'm loving Azteca, but there's so much I haven't seen, so many new things. So I know the next couple months, because it's taking me approximately six or seven streams to get through a world right now, which seems kind of slow, but you know what? I mean, it gives me time. You know, one of the things I want to be careful about is I don't want to burn out in any of my stuff. I just want to enjoy it. And since I have a lot of fun playing with this and the way I spread it out, I think it works out really well for me. Okay, so you're going to head out. That is awesome, Tack Assassin. Thank you so much for your commentary and for your information. Very nice to meet you, and thank you so much for the follow. That is awesome. Okay, the Hall of Plumage. Let's go ahead and see how well we can knock this out. Tack Assassin, you have a great day. And I'm going to take this short break in the chat just to say thank you to everybody who's followed today. It's been a fantastic day of new follows, from Tack Assassin to Debiti, Chris, Elysia, Rosanth, Majors, Swift Nemesis, and Maldu. Thank you guys so much for all. Ooh, we got a balance fight going on here. Let's go ahead and get the right deck that's going to help me out most here. Okay. Glad I saw that. Thank you guys so much for the follow. It is pretty awesome. Plus, I got 2 brand new subs today. Thank you so much for Majors and for Alethea for the subs. For the subs today. That is awesome. And for all my other subs, you guys are the ones that help make this content continue to go on, and I'm super excited for that. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Okay, guys, so chat is wide open. So if you've been afraid to hop in to break up some of what's going on, don't be afraid. Chat is always wide open here in my streams, and I'm super excited to have you guys in there. So if you have something to talk about during the last half hour of the stream, I would love for you to get in there. Just as a quick reminder, we do have 3 questions going on. Or really kind of like 4 questions that have been going on. So if you're not sure what to talk about, I would love to hear your feedback on a few more. So for instance, question number 1 from the first hour. Tell me something you're good at, because I want to know what you guys are good at. That's one way for me to get to know who you guys are, and it makes it a lot of fun the better I can get to know who some of you guys are. So second question, if you don't want to talk about that, tell me about what type of pet do you identify with the most, because I would love to get to know what types of pets okay. Ooh, this is going to be a multi-dungeon thing. Okay, my bad. I can take care of these guys. Pass. So I'd love to know. Oh, I should have thrown a shield up. No problem. So yeah, I would love to know a little bit more. So if you guys have a favorite pet that you do. Third hour question was about books. And apparently there's not a whole lot of readers out there, but if they are, they don't want to talk. I would love to know, what's the best book you ever read? You know, what books do you just always remember? You would go back and read again, because to me that's how I qualify a really excellent, outstanding book, is would I ever go back and reread it? You know, so I would love to hear about that from you. So those are 3 great questions that have been running through the entire stream. You guys are welcome to answer those and be part of the chat, or bring your own questions to the chat. I'll definitely talk about anything you guys have going on. Or if you want to talk Wiz, okay, we can talk some Wiz. And the big question I threw out for Wizard101 today is, what school did you originally start off with? Like when you took that test, what school did you get on with? Or what is your favorite school and why? What makes that school your favorite school? Why do you like playing that particular school more than other things? Because I'd like to hear from you on that if you want to talk Wiz. Now, of course, I'm a big Minecrafter too. I have my Let's Play series. I'm now on my 3rd season of my Let's Play series on my YouTube channel. So you guys haven't checked out my YouTube channel, I encourage you to go check it out. A little subscription helps out quite a bit, and if you watch a video, any likes really are super awesome and really help me out quite a bit so that I can continue to grow that channel and build on it. Especially if you like the content. I mean, because I can't stream all the time, and I love engaging with you guys. But another way you can catch that is to see my YouTube channel. And if you want to see stream replays, I do have all my stream replays get loaded up on there usually a day after or so that if you guys want to catch up with something, or if you just kind of like the streams and like hanging out and watching what's going to happen, because I know some people do. I absolutely do. There are some other opportunities to engage. Also, another series I have going besides my Minecraft Let's Plays, I do have my Death School PvP, where I'm learning how to PvP. I've never been a big PvP guy, so I am like doing a series where I'm like learning of it. I'm like a level 10 death guy trying to win some matches and trying to figure out what I have to do to be competitive in PvP. So that's kind of a journey. So if you want to get some good laughs, I would encourage you to hop in and check that out. I think it's kind of funny, some of the dumb things I do. But yeah, we're getting there. I also got some tutorials on my YouTube channel. So I try to I'm always uploading content. Besides the streams, I usually upload about at least 3 new videos on my YouTube a week, my Let's Play, as well as others. And so I would love if you guys would hop in there and check things out. And I'm certainly open for you, especially on days where I'm not streaming. Okay, well, let's see if we can't get rid of one of these guys. Apparently Chimera didn't want to come out and play. They wanted to give these guys another chance to hit me with, say, a Spectral Blast. Yeah, there you go. That's why I filled up my potions. Fantastic. Okay, very, very good. Also, well, anyways, so there we go, and zap. Nice. That worked out. Got one down. Now we only have one left to worry about. And look at that. We've got a Chimera back in the house. I betcha. Let's just go for it. Maybe, just maybe we'll be able to knock this guy off his rocker. Maybe we'll critical. Maybe not. Are we going to get a critical? If we do, we're done with this fight. Go for it, Larry, Bob, and Joe. That's the name of the heads of my Chimera. Yeah, it's a critical stunt. Very nice. I'm liking Chimera. Chimera has been a very, very cool spell. But I know that I'm getting close to my next spell here in Azteca, so I'm also getting pretty excited about that. I think it's a saber-toothed tiger, so it's like, ooh. Okay, I really don't want to take a chance. So let's go ahead and make sure we get our health full up, and let's take these obsidian beaks down. Oh, and I see the orbs. I'm supposed to do something with those. Oh, Zeron is a dragon just followed me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me take a moment to say thank you again to Zeron as Dragon. I want to also mark out my other new follows today, which include Tack Assassin, Chris, Elysia, Rosanth, Majors, Swift Nemesis, and Mildew. Thank you guys so much for the follow today. That is pretty awesome stuff. Makes me so excited to see the new follows. Awesome to see you again back, Majors. You have a good walk? Oh, it started to downpour again. Oh, my goodness. Well, where do you live, Majors? What part of the country do you live in? Oh, yeah, you said Kansas, right. I remember that. You said Kansas. Well, it's kind of dry down here in Texas. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll have a better day. I think we might have some rain showers tomorrow. I think we're having a storm day tomorrow, so I know what you're going through. I'll definitely be going through it again tomorrow, so that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys all done here. Let's knock that out. Very, very good. Okay. Also, I want to do a quick shout out. Oh, thank you, Xena. I appreciate that. And you're welcome to hop in chat anytime you want. We got tons of things to talk about. In fact, we were talking a little bit earlier about there's a possibility we could see a brand new world added to Wizard101 in August. And the world would be great, but I want to see an arc. Now, of course, planning an arc does take time. But I'm going to throw my stuff out because I'd love for this to get in the community. I wish we would see a new arc that was based off of go back to some of our basics in early Wizard City, and that's based off of our friends, the Gobblers, or at least it starts off, that first jump off there in the Gobbler world. Go find out what that big evil was that chased the Gobblers off of the world, and that could be like something much bigger that you have to trace through multiple worlds, and I think it'd be a really great way for them to go back to some nostalgia in the game and really take us back to a place where everybody starts off, right? Down in Wizard City. Okay. You're right back in the middle. It's been oh, yeah, raining all week. Yeah, I can understand that, Majors. Supposed to be camping? Oh, man. Yeah, the parks are still closed up there. I think they've opened them up down where we live now, which is kind of nice. And it's nice to see, like down in Florida, where the beaches are open again so people can get out. I think that was probably one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of places, especially in the South, did, was to close down their beaches and camping areas, because you're locking people down and they're just going stir crazy in the houses. Whereas if they had a chance to get out and go do something physical, that's better for their health anyways. And in most of those situations, like if you're on a beach or if you're going camping, you can stay pretty isolated and keep those rules from assembling quite easy. So hopefully everything will get opened up pretty quick here. Okay, Xeron. You like the sound of the new Arc Center around that? I wish it would. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that. Honestly, I have no idea what they're planning. But if I had to choose an Arc, I would love that to be it, because I think that that links right back to Wizard City, links right back to the beginning. It's nothing crazy, nothing terribly brand new, but it's going to be brand new, right? And yet still really links back to everything. Oh, you guys getting some crazy flooding up there, Majors? Oh, okay. I see that. I know. I still think, them closing all the national parks and the beaches, especially in places like California and stuff. I don't think that was that was a good way to go. But it is what it is. It happened. The good news is it looks like the summer's starting to shape up really great for most of the country, and I'm excited about that. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Ooh, I got a Spectral Blast. Maybe that'll be enough to finish them off. Only problem with the Gobbler Arc, that it may seem like the end of the game that is finally coming full circle. It could be, but, any game that's been around for a long time, they struggle with these issues. Look what WoW has been trying to do to reinvigorate their player base, They went back and they redid the whole first series of arcs, from what I recall. And I think they're getting ready to do a new world. So these big companies that have built companies off of games like this, that haven't been super successful at expanding out. Like Blizzard is probably not a company that's had a problem with that, because they've had real success with some of their other games like StarCraft and with Diablo and with the other one, the shooter one. I keep forgetting what that one is. They've been pretty successful with that as well. But we know that, unfortunately, King's Isle was not as successful with pirates as they would have liked to have been. And so there's been some challenges that they have had in trying to do that. Okay, so have I heard cicadas are coming out again after spending 17 years underground this year? That sounds about right. Oh my goodness, it is going to be noisy. Oh, they're cool, but those guys are noisy. I remember the last time they were out, I was living down in South Texas, and let me tell you want to talk about cicada country, Zeron? Oh my goodness, dude, those things loud at night. Those things, they get in those trees, and boy, they are noisy. But you're right, it is super cool. That is one of nature's amazing things, is that 17-year cycle about cicadas. It's absolutely awesome. Yeah, I never played Pirates. I know a lot of people who got into it really, really loved it. There we go. No more Orbs of the Stockpile. Now we have to go talk to Kakik's Nine Shadows. Let's go do that. In the Hall of Plumage. Very good. Yeah, but I don't think they were very successful, and I think they finally said that they weren't going to update it anymore, which that's usually a sign that they are not getting the success out of it that they were wanting to get, which is unfortunate.
But I'll just make more.
Yeah.
I can hear.
And unfortunately, if we want to be totally honest about King's Isle, they've made some missteps in the way that they have managed their player base, especially with the way they roll out so many packs and the fact that things like PvP have become very much pay to win and stuff. Kansas had some cicadas every year. I never knew about the 17 years. Yeah, cicadas do have a cycle in which they will come back and forth, and it's very cyclical. And it's one of the really cool things about nature. Okay, so we got that going on. Let's go ahead and make sure we have enough shields. We are good with shields. We don't need those, though. Okay, And, ooh, but what am I doing there? Oh, wrong one. Oh, get out of that. There we go. Okay. Yes. That should be good. Let's go in there and let's take some action against these two guys over here. Okay. Yeah, and see, I think that was a major problem with PvP. You know, like when I first started in the game, it wasn't so much that, because packs were still something they were experimenting with, but they made some major missteps. You know, and I bought crowns specifically. I just bought crowns last week during the crown sale, and it was specifically for my Death Wizard so that I can go ahead and get some packs so that I can get my level 10 Death Wizard competitive with the other level 10 wizards out there, because I'm getting my butt kicked with guys with super wands that give them extra pips. Not so much with treasure cards. I think I've got a good treasure card mix, but the gear is what's making it really difficult right now. The population skyrockets like after every 17 years. Yes, Zeron, you are right. It does, and we get a major push of cicadas. Yeah, like in South Texas, where I went to high school and everything. We had them quite a bit down there, but there's this time, like you said, where it's a huge release of them about every 17 years or so, and like I said, it's one of nature's really coolest, most interesting phenomenons. That's what I'm going to call it. It's just really fascinating. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do here? We want to go ahead and crush the left talon as quickly as possible. So let's go ahead and, do we want to do it this way or that way? We'll go ahead and let's put that up for right now. Very, very good. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, PvP, they made some missteps. Also, and I understand, but honestly, I really do think that that packs should be aesthetic. You know, that if you buy a pack, you're buying it for the aesthetics. You're buying it for, like, the pet, or you're buying it for, like, the cloak and stuff. And I think it should be fairly easy to get in packs instead of, like, the random card opening thing, which is just a whole awful way to get people to spend more money on your game. I dislike that, especially if I'm a member. See, and having paid for membership, I feel like I should not have to fight harder to get good gear that's going to make me competitive. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't mind earning the gear through fights and stuff, but I don't think there should be a way where you can just pay and get awesome gear. Well, you know, that's just me. That's just me if I'm as far as a member. I think it's kind of like you know, it's kind of an insult to the people who are really supporting the game, which are the ones who buy memberships. You were a warlord in the old days, but once they allowed all the PV stuff from the crown shop, yeah, exactly. I think that's what That's what I'm talking about. I'm totally in that boat with you. I think it was a real big misstep from them for allowing that cool gear to be available for anybody to pick up so early on. And like I said, it made it a pay-to-win situation, you know, which is unfortunate. Yep, I remember that. Nowadays, yeah, it is PvP exclusive for those with enough money. So, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to spend as little as I can, but I mean, I don't think I'll be competitive unless I can get certain gear as early as I can. You know, because I mean, when you're a level 10 wizard and you're fighting against other level 10 and 12 wizards, and they've got wands that give them extra pips, oh my goodness, there's nothing. I mean, I can't get a wand like that without paying for it. Yeah, you know. So, yeah. So those are my thoughts on it. Oh, I hit the wrong guy. Dang it. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be one of those fights. Okay, so let's go. We're going to get rid of the Blade Storm. We're going to go ahead and get a shield up. That way we can protect ourselves. Okay, yeah, PvP is pretty awesome. I've been around since 2008, and I was never much into the PvP, but I do remember I could go in there, and it was a fairly balanced fight. They were pretty good at matching up, and you were fighting against people in the same school. Now, I'm not going to throw out a complaint without an idea for a solution. So, like, for instance, if I was King's Isle, I'd be looking at doing some specific changes to PvP myself to make it more open to get players back into it. You're pretty sure the Gurtok Fire Demon in Malsteer Dungeon drops the extra pip wand for any level? I didn't know that. See, and there's things like that, but I didn't realize that. That's good to know, Namu. Thank you so much for the information. I just felt like, well, I guess I'm just going to have to go and buy a pack to get the wand that I need. That's just kind of how I've been feeling about the topic, You know, a little frustrated about it myself. But I still have to find somebody to take me up there to go fight the Gurtok Fire Demon, you know? I agree with you, Zeron. I think it should be craftable. I mean, craftable gear is still a challenge to get, and it's still a challenge to do, and I think that would be a good way to balance. Now, my personal opinion about PvP, I think they should make a new league. I think they can leave the other stuff where it's at, you know, but if I was like trying to redo PvP and trying to get more players playing and more players interested in playing PvP, what I would do is I would add a new league, and this would be a straight up a vanilla, yeah, let's just call it a vanilla league, a no crowns league. So basically, you know, only gear you can access through you can access through quests or through your school is legal. So if crowns, you can't play in the league wearing crowns gear, and that's what I would do. You know, or do a straight up school spells only league, where the only spells you can use, like throw out treasure cards, no treasure cards, you are just working with your deck as is from the spells that you have built into your wizard. That's the way I would do it, is I'd create a new league entirely focused on that, because I think that would bring a lot of players who see PvP as a play to win scenario, and I think it would give them a more level playing field to be involved. Malastare Dungeons, Dragonspire, and the wand is tradable between characters. You are right, Nonamu. You are right. So maybe I don't need to complain about the wand, but there's other things to complain about, you know. But that's how I would fix PvP. I'd make a league that involved no treasure cards at all, and you could only use school spells or gear that's legally found from drops. That's what I would do. Yep. You would do a no TC card league? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think a lot of people would be interested in doing something like that. And I think that'd be one way Mojang could fix the game. I mean, could at least draw more players into PvP. And then after people get really good in those, or after people have a really good experience in that type of league, you know, they can still earn tickets and still get gear that way. Then maybe they can explore the other leagues as well. You know, I think that would be I think that'd be a fun way to do things. It would be something different and worth exploring. You know, I mean, again, it's not a perfect idea, but I think it's something that could be built upon. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is pay to win because I mean, yeah, that one wand, like you said, and see, you know, that's where your depth of knowledge of the game really has come in handy. That one wand does help score things out more, which I will definitely take advantage of that now. Maybe I'll get one of my other wizards to pass it down. But at the same time, well, I guess I didn't need. Well, yeah, I did need to still do that. Thank you. Goodbye, parrot. Yeah, so, yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing my series with my Death School guy, because I want to see exactly how much it costs me to be competitive and how much I can get away with not spending at the same time. So this next episode will be, you know, trying to gear up and, you know, try to win a couple of matches. You know, that's what I'm going to be focusing on, is how can I trade in more gear from some other wizards to make my level 10 wizard a little bit more competitive with the opponents. I need to heal myself. I'm in dire straits here. I didn't realize how bad this was going. I just had so much fun talking to you guys. It's been all over the place. Oh, very, very good. Oh my goodness, it's already 6 o'clock. Well, I think I'm going to definitely finish this dungeon, then we'll see how I feel here after that. Also, Minecraft Dungeons is pretty fun so far. Oh, I'm excited. I was actually sitting back and trying to figure out whether I was going to stream Minecraft Dungeons right now or go on with my regular Wiz. And I'm really happy I did Wiz because I'm having a great time with it. And it's been a great stream. Picked up a ton of new followers, 2 new subscribers. So I'm pretty excited about the way this has gone. I'm glad I chose Wiz. But I'm thinking about streaming some Minecraft Dungeons either tomorrow or Thursday, because I want to have that experience with the community and see what it's like. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great game, Namu. Zeron. Is the Beast Moon event back yet? I think the Beast Moon is off right now because I think they're doing the decathlon, the life decathlon. I think that's what's running right now. Yeah, I think that's the current one. I think the Beast Moon is out for a little while. Yeah, I want to try the Beast Moon thing and see how that works. I think that was a really good idea. For them to try to create something else in the world where people can play that's not so dependent on the gear they've gotten or the wizard they've done. I think it's pretty interesting, you know. So it's almost more skill based, and so I plan to play some Beast Moon next time it comes out. But again, there's so much stuff on my time. It's hard balancing my time out because there's so many things I want to do, you know. Not to mention, you know, I got real life responsibilities. My wife continues to remind me about those real life responsibilities quite often. So, you know, I mean, you gotta keep them happy too at the house. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to dump Hydra. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have jumped Hydra. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Max out the Beast Moon badges. That's pretty cool. I think that's a good challenge, Zeron. And I think those look like a lot of fun. You know, I keep on getting all these Beast Moon seeds for gardening seeds, so I'm trying to figure out what I need to do with those. I think I got to plant them like in the arena area, though. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. 5A in Minecraft is the best Minecraft. Yes, it is, Namu. I count up how many hours I've been on the server for the last 2 days, and we were sitting pretty much at you know, like the first day I was on for 6, and I got on for another like 3 or 4, and then the next day I was on easily for 15 hours. So I'm really close to 24 hours in 2 days, grinding some Minecraft. But that's how it always is when you start a new world in Minecraft. There's so much to do because you're missing all the stuff you had in your last world, such as beacons, such as good armor, such as mending, you know, so you're just trying to get back to where you were as fast as possible. Okay, entertaining, though, does have its issues. It's a really fun event and a really good way to make points. Oh, okay. Well, cool. Yeah, I'm glad I'm talking to you because you played some. I haven't found anybody who's really done the Beast Moon event yet until you hopped into chat, Zeron, so thank you so much for your feedback. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to messing around with that and seeing what I can do with it. Okay, glad I brought Neres in. She's going to keep hitting him hard while I set myself up for a hit here. Looks like I'm going to try Chimera first. Very good. Beast Moon pots and planters after your first match. Oh, okay. See, because I've got plants, I just don't got any pots or planters, so that's what I need. I need to play the Beast Moon. When you played, it seemed kind of Yankee. Okay, Namu, that's good feedback. You've never tried it. I did it on the test servers. Okay. So they might have fixed it, though. Enjoyed it, but not for me. Yeah, I'm going to try it out just to see. You know, honestly, there's so much in the game that I'm doing already. Sometimes it's hard for me to find the time to do some of those things, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot. You know, at least so I know what I'm talking about, right? I've done it a little bit. That's where I'm going after it. Sorry for the pause there. My throat was getting dry. I need to get something to drink. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Should we go ahead and do let's go ahead and do a big spectral blast. Yeah, maybe if we get a storm, we'll get a really big hit. A storm and a critical. That would be a nice combination, right? I do like spectral blast. Those are great spells, especially if you can critical and yes, it's storm. Let's see how much this does. Should be pretty good. Oh, I was hoping for more. Okay. Oh, well. Don't always get what you ask for. Okay. Oh, that was a pretty good hit back. Yeah, tit for tat. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I say let's get Chimera ready, because even if Chimera doesn't do much damage on death, it should do pretty okay with the other one. Okay. I enjoyed it, but it's not for me. Oh, for death, it boosts ice. Death boosts ice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so, very good. Well, let's see here. Yeah, we'll throw... Oh, yeah, it'll get used up. Might as well. That's good for me. Okay, Zarin, what do you have there? I find decathlon events too challenging, especially after the third checkpoint. I actually did my first... I started playing my first decathlon last week on the life one, and yeah, it's a different challenge. I haven't quite figured out the right TCs to have in my deck yet, because it was brand new to me, so I was like still learning how to figure out the dynamics and stuff. But it seems like a lot of people are really enjoying the decathlon events. I guess one of the reasons why I haven't jumped into those that much is because I I think I play Wizard101 more to do the quests and the storyline than to actually do the PvP or the events. Because the events are pretty much fight after fight after fight. Well, I mean, I get although they're a different way to think, I think that's the best part of it. It's a different way that you have to come up with strategies. I think that's a pretty cool thing about them. But at the same point, they don't really add any story to what you're doing, and it's really just about you being a warlord. Getting in there and really making stuff, winning, which is great. I think events like that are pretty cool. But I think the story is the way to go. Or at least that's what I enjoy most. I enjoy the story most. There we go. Get some boost on the life hit there. Maybe not so much. Oh yeah, the death that was terrible. Okay, that's okay because we got another Chimera in queue. We are going to come after this guy strong. Very good. Okay. Yeah, I should have went with my other deck. A Bone Dragon. Yeah, I should have went with my other deck that had some Judgment in there. I think I might be done by now. Okay, yeah, nice way to try other things. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what they are. It's a good way to try something else other than the story. And if you like it, great. If not, that's okay. You still got the story. And I think the story is the best part for me. Absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and it's time to save up some pips again. And Chimera was pretty powerful. I wonder if we should try doing, let's just try to get Chimera going again. Very, very good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I keep on getting into these long dungeons at the end of my stream, but that's okay. I don't mind at all. It's been awesome to have so many new people in stream today. I hope everybody's doing really, really good. We are coming up towards the end, but we're gonna fight it out. We're gonna knock this parrot out. It's not gonna be like last stream where Balak finally beat us in the end because I made some bad choices. We're gonna take out Cockx9 Shadows and make him pay. Mining out Blackstone in the Nether is absolutely mind-numbing, is it? Okay, good feedback for that. So are you at one of the Basalt Plains right now? That's pretty interesting. Like, just so the background is Namu's playing on my whitelisted server, my new season, and he's making a big castle out of Blackstone, which is the new Nether block, which is super cool. And I'm kind of excited for him because that's pretty exciting stuff. But yeah, any type of grind is kind of mind-numbing. Okay, I gotta do some healing action here. Yeah, okay, so he told you where one was. It's still much better than mining the Bastion. Yeah, the Bastion, there's too many spawns there. You died a couple times at the Bastion. And that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks to die in the Bastions. And my portal formed on top of the Bastion, but apparently I guess a gas blew it out because my portal then reset and I had to start going back to the what do you call it? Oh, I should have I need to save it for a heal. So it put me at Yoast space. So every time I used my portal to go to the Nether, I'd be at Yoast space. But early this morning, I got on top of the Nether. I got my portal up on top of the Nether, so now we can start doing the rooftop Nether hub. And now that I've got that taken care of, it should be pretty easy to go ahead and set up portals for everybody. All your deaths so far are from lava. That's where a majority of my deaths are from lava. And lavas are the worst deaths because with lava deaths, it's just, there's nothing you can do about them. Unless you have the netherite gear, and that's the newest feature that they've added, your gear's gone when you go into that lava. And I can't tell you how many times over the years that I've restarted from a lava death where I lost everything. Just terrible memories, terrible, terrible memories. But you know what? It's fine. The nice thing about Minecraft, you can always get back going, always find more diamonds, you can always build more gear. Yeah, netherite doesn't burn up, it'll start floating. And so that's really cool about that. And now that you can actually walk, and I guess you want to make sure you have a saddle so you can ride those guys across lava if you don't want to build a lava bridge. So yeah, we're talking some Minecraft, and if you're wondering why we're talking some Minecraft, is that's my other big piece of content. Well, as we start to get closer to the end of stream here, I just want to remind everybody I do stream 4 times a week. I got 2 streams, such as right now where I'm doing some Wizard101. I do these on Tuesdays and Saturday mornings with my balanced character as we're trying to get him up to max level. I also have another 2 streams of Minecraft, which is my Let's Play on 1.16 that we just kicked off the brand new world on Sunday, and that's what me and Namu have been talking about because we're exploring all the new features in Minecraft. And so we got those 2 streams. Sometimes I'll do an extra stream like I'm talking about this week because I would really like to go ahead and play some Minecraft Dungeons, which is a new game. So you might be seeing that over the next couple days. So always keep an eye out, and if you follow me, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you know when I go live if you don't follow the schedule. Also, you can also follow me on Twitter and also on Facebook, or what's that other one? Instagram, because I usually put out reminders when I'm getting ready to go live too. So those links are all there in my information there on my page, as well as on my YouTube page. And if you like the content, head on to YouTube. Check out my weekly content that I'm putting out there as well. Okay, Zirin, can't wait to see how Minecraft PvP is going to change after this update. Oh, yeah, you're right about that. People are now considering to use beds and respawn anchors as weapons. Oh, yes, the devious Minecraft PvP community. Oh, yeah, it's an interesting group. Yeah, I think that's going to be very, very cool. In fact, all the new mechanisms they put in Ziron are so mind-boggling for the Nether. I mean, it makes a lot of sense to go to Nether and make a big PvP arena down there now, and because you can do so many different things with that stuff. And I mean, the creative minds, those guys are already working hard on that. So it's pretty cool. It's neat stuff. I can't wait to see what starts to come out with all of it. Okay, so I think I'm going to get a bigger hit with Hydra. So let's go ahead and do some Hydra action. Maybe we can get a critical here. Overworld Hoglin Farm would be really nice. That would be cool. The problems with Hoglins is as soon as they come into the overworld, they zombie-eyes right away. Yeah, they do. But I'll tell you what, right now it's really, you should look it up, Hoglin Farm. Okay, you should look it up on YouTube. There are some super simple, crazy, overpowered Hoglin farms right now that you can build. That you can build in Minecraft. Absolutely crazy, to the point where you'll never need to need to eat again because you're getting so much pork chops. And pork chops, I don't know if you know about this, you guys Minecrafters, but pork chops have the same specs that steak does. So pork chops and steak are actually right there. Both of them are right on the same quality level. Oh. Also rip auto fishers. Yeah, but you know what? Last season was the first. I did not use an auto fisher at all last season, and you know what? I didn't miss it. The only thing I missed from my auto fisher was name tags. Honestly, the only thing that I really missed in the game from not having a AFK fish farm was name tags. You know. Otherwise, I could do without the books and the rest of the loot. It's okay. I mean, I didn't really. It wasn't that big of a deal missing most of it, but it was really name tags were the things I missed the most. Zombie Hoglins are wild. Yeah, they're chaotic mobs, so they'll even attack each other and everything else around them. You're right, Zeron. Those things are neat. There's some farms where you can set it up and then send the Hoglins through the portal, and it drops the Hoglins. I mean, just a constant stream of Hoglins. And you can kill them by drop damage really easy in the overworld, and that's one of those crazy farms I was talking about. Ooh, a mace of Aztecasaurs. That doesn't look too bad of a mace, but I'm going to keep mine. Okay, very good. Okay, nice. Oh my goodness, finally finished that. Okay, and so there's the stone here. I think supposed to do something with that. Yes, I found the stone. Let's just take a look around just in case there might be something else in here. I kind of like checking the stuff out, you know. And again, one of the things I love to do is I love to right-click and look all around just to see how they design the rest of that area. And, you know, when you do that, it really does put the artwork and everything in perspective in the game. It just looks so awesome when you do that. You know, I wish I knew that a lot earlier in the game. You know, it's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's go talk to Akan Winefeather there in the marsh and see where we're at. Okay, let's see. Nothing else hiding in here. You're a builder in Minecraft, and honestly, chains are a godsend. Oh, the chain thing. Talk about something that would have been a simple ad years ago, but you know, I'm happy they have it now because those things look so awesome. I love the chains. I can't wait to start using those in some builds pretty soon. But I'm still finishing up my starter house for my new season at the moment, and that's where I think that's where I left off in my Let's Play video for the week. Okay, guys. Well, this has been awesome. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I appreciate you guys stopping in, everybody stopping in and checking the stream. I want to say thanks again to the new follows, starting with Zarin, Tack Assassin, BD Chris, Alesia, Rosanth, Majors especially, Swift Nemesis, and Mild Doodoo. Thank you guys so much for the follows. And again, a big shout out to the new subs, Majors and Elysia, and all my other subs who have been supporting the channel. You guys are very, very awesome. I'm going to have to call it. I've got to get some dinner. I've got some other stuff. I got to do some schoolwork. I got to put some grades in for some students who are trying to pass my class. So it's going to be a long evening for me. But if you haven't subscribed to any of my social media, check it out. You'll always get notices of when I go live. And hopefully I'll see you guys again on another stream. They do look great for hanging signs and chandeliers. Me, Zaron, I am right with you on all that. But unfortunately, I've got to call it, guys. I gotta get some rest. I've been up a long time, as Namu will tell you. I was up way too late doing Minecraft last night, so I gotta get some food and get some sleep. So, guys, thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome. But I'm gonna have to call it a night, guys. So have a good evening. Bye bye.